You could get killed by a meme. Today.
Stephen King once wrote that nightmares exist outside of logic, and there's little fun to be had in explanations. They're antithetical to the poetry of fear. In a horror story, the victim keeps asking why, but there can be no explanation, and there shouldn't be one. The unanswered mystery is what stays with us the longest, and it's what we'll remember in the end. My name is Alan Wake. I'm a writer.
He's a writer. Is this the same voice actor? Absolutely.
I've always had a vivid imagination, but this dream unsettled me. It was wild and dark and weird, even by my standards. So yes, it began with a dream. Following a typical nightmare pattern, I was late, desperately trying to reach my destination, a lighthouse. For some urgent reason, I couldn't remember. I'd been driving too fast down a coastal road to get there.
Oh no!
I'd seen the hitchhiker too late. He was dead. I was convinced they'd put me in jail and I would never see Alice again.
Damn it. He's gone. Which type of hitchhiker stands in the middle of the road?
Suddenly, his body was gone.
A ghost hitchhiker. Nightmare.
I was in shock from the crash. I could hardly stay on my feet.
Dude, this game has such great fucking vibes, bro.
You don't even recognize me, do you, Ryder? You think you're God? You think you can just make up stuff? Play with people's lives and children? You think it adds to the trauma?
Run, Alan, run. Do your bad Xbox 360 jump, Alan.
You missed your deadline! Damn. You can't stop me!
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna dodge it, guys. Some successful dodges are
I
cinematic.
realized that the hitchhiker was a character from the story I'd been working on.
See, this seems too loud now.
Hurry!
It's me! The steward, remember? Oh no!
Stop!
No! Damn it, die! No! No! No!
Okay, I threw a compressor on there. Hopefully that'll help a little bit. Clay! No! So in the remaster, they changed Alan's model to look more like the actor that plays him. Ooh. Eyeball. What do I do? Ah!
Cabin was a death trap. I had to get out.
So this game mandates subtitles, by the way. I don't know if you could tell that.
Follow the light.
I can't do that?
You are hurt. You should go into the light. You are only safe there.
Okay, thanks, man. I appreciate that. Thank you. I appreciate that a lot.
Well done. I have something important to tell you. It goes like this. For he did not know that beyond the lake he called home lies a deeper, darker ocean grave, where waves are both wilder and more serene. To its ports I've been. To its ports I've been. Do you understand?
Fucking no.
Follow my light.
Actually, I do. But I personally do. But, you know.
Teach you. The darkness is dangerous. It's sleeping now. When it feels you coming, it will wake up. There's no time. I can only show you the most important thing. The hitchhiker has been taken over by the dark presence.
Oh, fuck!
You can't hurt him now. The darkness protects him from all harm.
Darn!
Only light can drive the darkness away and make him vulnerable again. Here, take the light.
Flashlight.
Turn your flashlight toward him and burn the darkness away.
Take that, fuckface! Damn it! These Energizer batteries take forever.
Darkness no longer protects him, but it's still inside, controlling him. He can't be saved. He's still a threat. He is still your enemy. Here, take the gun.
Two Across asks the funniest question ever. Given some of Alan's writing, is there a chance Max Payne exists in the Wake Control universe as fiction?
Now you'll die.
Good. You've done well. Remember what I've taught you. That is all.
Do the face.
I will give you back your dream now.
Ignore the darkness! Get the thermos, Alan! The thermos, official branded thermos, Alan! Run! Run, Alan! Get the thermos!
Baby, just another nightmare. Everything's fine. You dozed off.
Right. Anything more than dozed off would be news for everyone.
Cheer up, handsome. We're here.
This doesn't look remastered. It's actually substantially improved. But a lot of it is resolution stuff and texture stuff. So when you're watching it on a Twitch stream, it doesn't pop. I've ridden a ferry just like that! Also, I think Bright Falls as a location for this type of, like, the name is A+. A+ pun. Is that Twin Peaks? Yes. If you've seen Twin Peaks, get the fuck ready for this shit, by the way.
Let's act like we're on vacation. Go stand next to that old gentleman there. I want a shot of you with the town in the background.
Okie dokie.
Sure. I'll even give you a title for the shot. A city boy, moments before he got eaten by a bear. Hi.
Hello there. You picked a good time to visit our town. Deerfest is just 2 weeks away.
Deerfest.
Deerfest, huh? Did you hear that, honey?
Deerfest.
You have a lovely wife. If you don't mind me saying. I'm Pat Maine, by the way.
Nice to meet you, Pat.
Yeah, I'm Alan Wake.
I won't pretend I don't recognize a famous writer such as yourself, Mr. Wake. A pleasure. I'm an avid reader myself. I hope this isn't too presumptuous of me, but I'm the night host at the local radio station. Any chance I can get an interview?
Look, Mr. Maine, I'm on vacation. In fact, I'd appreciate it if we could keep my being here just between the two of us. I'm sure you understand.
Fair enough.
I'm a famous streamer. I don't know if you know this, but if you
Not a
could,
hard man to track down if you change your mind.
I'm really cool and famous on the internet.
Lovely holiday.
Thanks, Pat.
Very nice. I got a couple of really good ones. And I see you made a friend. That's cute.
Right.
Oh, yeah!
Yeah?
Hey, bestseller, how's my favorite writer? Are you there yet?
Barry. Yeah, we just got it.
Are the locals giving you trouble? Just say the word and I'll hop on a plane and come make sure that you're left alone, Al.
No, Barry, we're fine.
Great, great. Just want to make sure you can relax and recharge. So, how is the place? Has it gotten your creative juices flowing?
Barry, we're just settling in.
Okay, Al. I'll call back later to make sure you're doing okay. And you call me if there's a problem, okay? Okay. Just looking out for you, buddy. Later.
I love you too, Barry.
You know he's going to be calling you every 5 minutes.
Barry is Barry. I can always turn off the phone.
What did I tell you?
He's calling again.
Text message from Barry. He says hi to you too.
Let me know how you
Alan,
guys
we're
want the
here.
mix.
Come on, let's get back to the car.
Back to the car, losers.
We need to stop at the local diner to get the cabin key from the landlord, a Mr. Carl Stuckey. He's waiting for us.
Stucky, huh?
I'll go fill her up while you get the key. I'll pick you up here in, say, 15 minutes.
Sure.
Alan, thank you for coming here with me.
I love you too. Go on. I'll promise to behave.
I love you, wife. Has anyone in here
I've
watched
forgotten there were still places like this.
Twin Peaks?
Towns where everybody knew everybody.
Welcome to the Oh Dear Diner.
Hi, I was wondering if you could help me. I'm looking for...
Mr. Wake. Alan Wake. Oh, God! I am your biggest fan. I know people say that all the time, but I really am.
I'm glad to hear that.
Rose.
Rose, I'm looking for Mr. Stuckey. Carl Stuckey?
Carl? Oh, of course, Mr. Wake. He must have gone to visit the restroom. He'll be back in a moment.
I'm so
Can't
relaxed.
believe it. I've got all of your books. I got the cutout from the bookstore when they took it out of the window.
And you keep it here. Well, okay. Good for you. Right. So much for a quiet vacation.
This is literally the Twin Peaks diner. Oh, Necro Cannibal.
Because it'll break your heart when you have to leave.
Rusty here is no longer human. Nothing but black coffee under a thin layer
This
of skin.
coffee's incredible.
Yeah, that makes two of us.
Unbelievable coffee.
Are you staying long, Mr. Wake?
I can't believe it. I'm having a conversation with Alan Wake.
You sure are, bitch.
Are you on your own, or is your wife with you? I can show you the town if you want. I get off work at 6.
Thanks, Rose. We'll be sure to keep
That's
that...
dangerous, fellas. That's dangerous. You saw what she was asking. You saw it.
Do me a favor, Sonny. I could really use a tune right now. Coconut, number 6 in the jukebox.
You guys are
I'd
old
do it
and
myself,
cool.
but both of my legs have gone to sleep. Bad circulation.
I love you guys.
Are you serious? Coconut again? You disgust me. Call yourself a rocker. Unbelievable. Ha!
You put the lime in the coconut. Drink them both up.
Just because we're brothers, don't think I
It
won't
does that.
murder you
Get
in
stuck.
your sleep.
Yeah, you need to give it a good solid whack.
Okay.
Yes, that's my favorite tune. Coconut.
Shut your mouth, you demented has-been.
Now that's what I'm talking about.
Shut
Yes.
it for you. This is it. I've died and gone to
You
hell.
sure have, man. Oh, now that's a good kitchen. Hey! Hey, is there Log Lady?
in there, young man.
I don't know.
You hurt yourself in the dark.
Would Lamp
I think I
Lady
can
do you
handle it
good?
now. I didn't want to wait. I wanted to find
You don't
Stucky,
wanna die,
to get the
do
key
you?
and get out as soon as
Worse.
possible. The waitress was giving me a headache.
But he
Overeager
didn't
fans
listen.
always did.
Because of the darkness, you see.
Hello?
Carl, you beating off in there?
Mr. Stucky?
Come on. Beating off? Come on.
Carl couldn't make it. Unfortunately, he was taken ill. But I have the key for you and instructions on how to get to the lake.
Hey, Satan.
Okay.
I wish you a good stay in my cabin. I'll come by later to check how you've settled in. And to meet your wife. I insist.
Thanks.
Dude, that's just Satan.
Cauldron Lake is a special place. Very inspiring.
You got lucky this time, young man. You can hurt yourself in the dark. This really ought to be fixed, and then I must remind Sarah to change the lights at the station. It's been too long already.
Thanks, Lamp Lady.
Even that sounds better than your singing.
Are you all right?
Splendid, splendid! Damn hernia. It swells up like a balloon if I lift anything heavier than a spoon. Yeah, splendid, splendid. It's been a long time, Tom. Good to see you.
Hey, you wouldn't happen to have a bottle on you, would you, Tom?
I wish.
I'm not Tom, dude. These guys are incredible, by the way. They're fucking heroes. I love them.
The Andersons, they're, local musicians. We're waiting for Dr. Hartman to come pick them up. They wandered off from his clinic at the Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Yeah, look at that big fish. Be back for you later when my wife's asleep. I'm a writer. I'm a writer.
Mission accomplished. The key and the directions.
My hero. I got some flashlights, just in case.
Hey, wait! Mrs. Wake! Your keys!
Sorry, Stucky.
That diner was a real nut house.
Can you believe this place? This would make a wonderful setting for a book.
We're supposed to be on vacation, Alice. I'll figure it out when we get back home. Okay?
Okay. We can talk about this later.
Batman here on KBFF.
I didn't want to talk about it. I wanted to bury my head in sand.
Here's another one of my favorites to go with it.
Once upon a time, I was a successful writer, but that was a long time ago. I hadn't been able to write a word in 2 years. Not since my last book.
Oh no!
And now the weather. It's gonna be a clear night, so you folks in the big city might
But
wanna
Alan,
look
you
up
need to
every
write
once
to
in a
make
while
money to
and see a
live.
star winking down at you. It gets pretty dark out here, but they'll light your way.
So this place is gorgeous, but it's also obviously cursed. Would you stay here? It looks very cursed.
Wow. It's gorgeous, Alan.
It's something, all right. Don't worry, honey. I'll get you inside safe and sound before it gets dark. And I've got the flashlight.
Yeah, the flashlight.
I'm okay.
Alice had a phobia. The fear of darkness. I wanted to make sure we were inside with the lights on before sunset.
Well, that's pretty opportune, isn't it? Your wife has a crippling fear of the dark, Alan?
Here we go. Let's take a look inside. Come on.
Thank goodness this is all very slow, and I don't have to shoot people.
It's dark in there. We need lights. Can you figure out how to get the power on, honey?
The lights are on! Good work, honey. I'll freshen up a bit and start settling in.
Thanks, wife.
Okay, I'll look around a bit.
The island had once been the site for a love story. Maybe it would be...
Oh, well, fuck me.
It was a beautiful place. I told myself I could rest here, sleep here, and forget about my work.
You know what my favorite part is?
I thought we could be happy here.
They treat his writing block like erectile dysfunction. Now, let's watch him talk about it and realize that he's basically talking about erectile dysfunction. Just watch.
Alice? Honey?
Alan, I'm upstairs. I have a surprise for you.
See? I actually think the wife's a fucking bitch.
Surprise!
Alice? What is this?
I guess I have a small confession to make. I thought maybe you could write here that a change of scenery would get you past...
Damn it, Alice, you... Everyone
Hey,
keeps...
hey, just hear me out. There's a local doctor, Dr. Hartman. I read a book of his. He has a private clinic here. He specializes in helping artists. Maybe...
So now you want to get me committed?
No, it's not like that. That's not... Alan? Alan?
Just don't! I don't want to hear it.
Oh crap, there was a ghost.
Damn it, Alice!
Did you see it?
God damn it!
I knew she wouldn't follow me in the dark.
That's cold, dude. That's cold as fuck. I walked into the darkness, knowing my wife would shit herself rather than follow me.
Alice?
Alice? Alice!
The cabin had gone dark. All the lights were out.
Ah, she's freaking out.
Alice!
Ah, the birds! Ah!
What the hell?
The birds have been attacked by darkness. Because of the birds.
Alice?
Caw.
Oh no!
The birds knocked her into the lake, Sora.
Keep going, Alan. Wake up.
Alice?
Gorsh.
Waking up in the crashed car felt like I had woken from one nightmare and entered another.
Was that impression good? I don't even do a goofy.
I couldn't remember how I got there. All I knew was that something terrible had happened to Alice.
Yeah, and this is a Silent Hill 1 reference, yeah.
I'd have to find help on foot.
All right, game starting now. Christ almighty.
Hello? Is someone there?
Hey, it's one of my favorite framing devices.
The loose sheets of paper were pages from a manuscript entitled Departure. That was the name I planned to use for the next novel I had never gotten started. I was named the author. I hadn't written it. I couldn't remember writing it. In the scene on the page, the hero was attacked by an axe murderer in the woods at night.
I can access the manuscript. You can only get some parts of the story on Nightmare Mode.
Departure by Alan Wake.
And if you click on it,
the man turned to face me.
He'll read it.
His face was covered in shadows. It was hard to make him out in the darkness of the forest that surrounded us, but the axe he lifted was plain to see. It glistened with the blood of his victim. He grinned madly. The shadows were alive, distorting his features. It was a scene from a nightmare, but I was awake.
I was awake. Whoa.
Hey! Hey, you!
Avail!
There's been an accident. I need help. Listen, I need to...
Premium cabins for rent in...
Oh, hell.
Carl Stucky.
Stucky, no!
Meet you. Non-refundable reservation deposit required. Fair and square.
It was just like... It was just like it was written on the page. But how? That's impossible. Give me that thermos. Another manuscript.
The Taken stood before me. It was impossible to focus on it, as if it stood in a blind spot caused by a brain tumor and eye disease. It was bleeding shadows like ink underwater, like a cloud of blood from a shark bite. I was terrified. I squeezed the flashlight like my life depended on it, willing it to stop coming any closer. Suddenly something gave, and the light seemed to shine brighter.
I fucking love this framing device. I think it's great. I think it's super great. I think that the writers at Remedy have a real talent for just monologue narration.
In Bright Falls, to arrive, you lose.
Shit. Time to go. Run, Alan, run. Get your Energizer batteries. Now remember, guys,
Figure a way out of this.
look at these batteries and remember that they say Energizer on them.
In The Shining.
And the flashlight also says Energizer. Well, not anymore, unfortunately. These used to be like black and silver Energizer. Energizer.
During your recommend trying walking. It's the latest thing in
Huh, I can't get out.
testably proven.
Yes.
Let you
Bright Falls Sheriff Station. How may I help?
Hello? Hello?
Oh, crap.
and keep those
The darkness destroyed the phone lines.
This is bad.
Oh, no. Shit. Wow, this effect still looks really good. Wow, this effect still looks really good.
Rose knew she had been gushing, but right now, she didn't care. As far as she was concerned, her brief meeting with Alan Wake was literally the high point of her life. She watched as he got in the car with his wife. She was pretty, confident, at ease with Wake. Not like Rose. They were perfect for each other. She'd have given anything to be called their friend.
And that's like the saddest thing. Because it's like, she actually just wants to be pals. Rose is all right. Hey, DX. Hey, if you haven't played this, stop watching right now. Yes, go right now, go play it. Shut the fuck up. Do not stop watching the stream. Play the game after all of the streams that I did of it. You don't tell people to stop watching my show, you motherfucker. I'll fight you.
Barry Wheeler was bouncing off the walls. He jumped on a plane after his calls were ignored by both Al and Alice for several days. It could mean that they were both on a second honeymoon, but Barry didn't buy it. Al had been way too unstable for that, not sleeping, messed up. Barry had years of experience dealing with Alan Wake, and he couldn't ignore it. Something was wrong.
Barry, I love you. Arun got says, so I forget, is Stucky dead or just possessed? Once you're possessed, you're basically done. Well, once you're possessed, the only solution is to get burned by light and then bulleted. Hey, time for soup.
Science. It bestows immortality on those who advance it to elevate all of mankind. Newton, Einstein, Sagan, princes among men. But the price for such a legacy is steep indeed. In Night Springs. Tonight's episode, a quantum suicide. If our lives are already written, it would take a courageous man to change the script. Having called a press conference, Dr. Barclay Colvin is about to demonstrate that very courage.
Ladies and gentlemen of the press, I am Dr. Barclay Colvin, and I'm glad so many of you could join me here at the Moorcock Institute. Tonight, I'm going to give a practical demonstration of the many worlds interpretation. As you can see, this is a loaded 9mm pistol. It shall be part of a thought experiment. And now, a real experiment, known as a quantum suicide.
Did he say suicide?
Oh my God!
He's kidding, right? Please, please, stay calm. There is no risk. Observe what occurs when I place the weapon against my own forehead. Now, you might think this round is merely a dud. Not so. Observe the flower pot. And yet, I myself cannot be harmed with this gun. With each pull of the trigger, two new realities branch off. One in which the weapon didn't fire, and one where it did.
Oh my God.
My machine here, I have ensured that this reality is always the former. I have bestowed upon myself quantum immortality. Under no circumstances can this gun kill me.
So wait. What you're saying is that every time you pull the trigger, in another reality, you die?
Yes, of course, but that's completely trivial. There's an infinite number of things that could happen at any moment, and they always do happen somewhere. The point is, this one thing did not happen.
Oh no!
You're insane, Colvin.
Insane? Insane?
Hey, was this thing supposed to be plugged in? I stumbled on it.
You fools! Gaze upon quantum immortality.
Poor Dr. Colvin, felled by his own hubris or the ignorance of the masses. Perhaps he should have left the crate unopened, the decaying atom unobserved. Curiosity often kills the cat. In Night Springs.
Da-na-na-na-na. All right, back to the darkness. I fucking love the Night Springs shit, dude. It's so good. Thank you, Pat. That rules. I try. Thank you for showing up to today's show. Oh man, I sure hope there aren't goons here. Oh fuck, it's Stucky.
Requires patience.
Oh no. He's crazy. What do I do?
The engine bounce isn't easy and
what am I gonna do? Oh fuck, he's fast. He's really fast, actually.
This place cool, forgotten inside. Has destroyed.
Whoa, Stucky, no!
Stucky's body vanished, leaving behind only a lifetime of nightmares to come. Assuming I'd reached the lights at the gas station alive.
Do you have to ever use anything other than that flare gun on normal? Oh yeah, I just happen to remember where all the secret areas in the first level are. Coffee isn't a healing item, it's a collectible item. That's different.
I recognized the parade float I had seen in Bright Falls when I first arrived with Alice.
I hope that doesn't become an important story item. Because I'm a writer, and that would be hack shit, wouldn't it? There's where the car was.
After the insanity I had just experienced in the darkness, the lights of the gas station felt comforting. At least for a moment, the sane world reasserted itself. Stucky spat on the garage floor and tried to shake the cobwebs from his head. Ever since the couple never showed to pick up the keys, things had been fuzzy. Something, a feeling caught his attention. Stucky looked up and stared as his brain tried in vain to process the horror before him. He stumbled back, knocking over a can of oil. A black pool spread across the floor while he struggled for a brief moment, then let go as the unrelenting darkness engulfed him.
I'm sorry, Stucky. I'm sorry. Does anyone ever mention that Alan is a good writer, or is he just famous? I feel like there's a difference. You actually get to see parts of his pre-darkness magic books.
The garage was a mess. It looked like someone had trashed the place, or that there'd been some kind of fight.
All right. I'll keep writing. Outside, there's only darkness. Outside the cabin, outside the story, there's only darkness. I can feel her presence in the dark. Just now, I could smell her perfume in the room. I'll reach her. I'll fix it up. I'll bring her back. The story will come true. If I stop, she's lost.
I don't believe this. It'd been me on the TV, talking crazy. Was I losing my mind?
That's crazy, Alan. You were writing? You're a writer. Deerfest. Uh-oh. So this, I believe this is the map from when the game used to be an open world game. So, there's Bright Falls. And there's the lake. And there's Stucky's.
Bright Falls Sheriff Station.
I like how in this context, police means safety, because the car is just a beacon of
Thank God, Sheriff.
Sheriff Sarah.
anti-darkness.
You are...
I'm Alan Wake, but listen, I was in a car crash. My wife, Alice, she's missing.
Calm down, Mr. Wake.
We were staying in a cabin on the island, on Cauldron Lake.
There's no island on Cauldron Lake, not since the big eruption in the 70s.
What?
Please, I can take you there, okay?
You look like you've taken a pretty bad knock to the head.
But I was at the cabin. And I'm a writer.
You okay?
Listen.
We'll figure this out. Please get in the car. We'll swing by the lake and then we'll go to the station, okay? Mr. Wake, have you seen Stucky, the guy who owns this place?
I realized I couldn't tell her what had happened in the forest. She wouldn't have believed me. And then she wouldn't have helped me with Alice.
But that's what you wrote in the book, Alan. That's just like what you wrote in the book, Alan! don't understand. Where's the cabin? That's been Alan Wake today, guys. Thanks for taking a trip with me down into the first episode of Alan Wake. End of episode 1.
Previously on Alan Wake. I came to Bright Falls with my wife, Alice.
Thank you for coming here with me. I thought maybe you could write here.
I don't want to hear it. God damn it, Alice.
Now, she's missing.
Alice? Alice?
I woke up behind the wheel of a crashed car. I'm missing a week. I was attacked by shadowy men straight from a nightmare.
That's crazy.
The sheriff took me to the lake Alice and I had stayed at, but the cabin had disappeared.
New York City 3 years ago. Oh, he's from New York. He must be ready to commit violence over a scooped bagel. And right he is. Fuck that LA piece of shit with his fucking motherfucking gluten-free scooped bagel.
Honey, I'm home.
Back here, sweetie. How was it?
Worst weather I've ever seen.
You should put some coffee on. It'll warm you up.
Where is it? There's a manuscript in here of some of Alan's work. I just need to find it. Why is he so small? Look how big that door is. That's like my height. I'm a writer. Wow. New York's really blizzarding out there, isn't it, honey? I should write about it. Hey, is that my book? So somebody asked whether or not Max Payne is important. Not really, but yes. Let's read The Sudden Stop, an Alex Casey mystery.
It's true what they say about the fall and the sudden stop at the end. I'd lain here in the snow while the lurid chain of scenes that had led me here kept playing in my head. A rerun of my own private snuff movie. A memory of my corpse. Alone at my own wake. Thinking in metaphors again. The femme fatale was gone. Only a sour taste remained of the kiss that killed me.
So, what's very important here is that by the time this game came out, they knew that they were not going to own Max Payne. So, instead, we have Alex Casey.
This was a late goodbye. 13 years after I'd gotten my revenge, it had finally caught up with me. It had been a long time to bear the pain. My blood painted the snow red. A gruesome slushy dissolved all the scattered painkillers and leisurely dripped down to the sewer, mingling with the bile of the city, becoming one with it. I can see them now, my wife and my baby. Honey, I'm home.
God, Max. Who's the voice actor for Max Payne? What's his name? James McCaffrey? One of the best ever. And Sam Lake's writing? Oh my god. So, that is Alan Wake in Return to Sender, What I Can't Forget, Alex Casey, The Things That I Want, and The Fall of Casey.
Coffee's on.
Great, thanks. I'll need it if I'm gonna finish this by tomorrow.
I'm going to Alice. My wife. She knows that I'm a writer.
I just finished those cover mock-ups. They're on your desk. Tell me what you think.
No kidding. I didn't think you'd get them done this quickly.
On occasion, I can perform all sorts of miracles, my dear.
Oh, really?
Well, you seemed to think so last night.
Who owns Max Payne? Rockstar.
These look really good.
I mean, that's the standee.
Sure, until Barry gets his hands on them. Which, by the way, will happen over my dead body. The last time was the last time. Oh, and speaking of Barry, he called. Alan!
I'm here.
Alan, please check the fuse box.
I'm right here. I'm on it, honey.
Please hurry!
Honey, it's a power outage. I've got the flashlight.
Okay, hi.
You okay?
I'm sorry. It just really spooked me.
Don't worry. We'll just break out the candles.
I know it's stupid, but it's just... Especially when I'm not prepared for it, you know? It gets to me.
I love you.
Tell me a story, writer.
I'm a writer.
I used to have these nightmares when I was a kid. The dark really spooked me, too. When it got really bad, my mom gave me this old light switch. She called it the clicker.
The clicker, huh?
Yeah. If I ever got scared of the dark, I could just flip the switch and a magic light would scare the monsters away.
Oh, sure.
I forgot.
Here it is.
Alan.
Maybe it'll help you, too.
Yeah, nice story, writer boy. You made that up right now, didn't you?
No. Seriously.
I love you, even if you are a liar. Thanks for this.
Later, without a wife.
How do you feel, Mr. Wake? Any nausea, disorientation, anything like that? Mr. Wake, how are you feeling?
I feel great, Doc.
I'm okay. My head's fine. I had to lie about my headache and memory loss. He'd send me to a hospital for tests. I couldn't leave without Alice.
Very well. I don't think you have a concussion, but you've obviously been through quite a shock. You should take it easy for a couple of days.
Thanks.
Well then, Mr. Wake, we're done here. If the pain gets any worse or you experience any other symptoms, you should come see me. I'll let you get on with it then. Sarah, Sheriff Breaker, is waiting for you. She's very good at her job. I'm sure she can locate your wife in no time.
Did you guys
Doc
know
Nelson
that
was the image of a small-town doctor. Sheriff Breaker had called him to the station to take a look at the cut in my head.
Did you guys see Twin Peaks? Because the people who made this fucking game saw Twin Peaks. Motherfucker. They seen it. Isn't that just the straight-up Twin Peaks briefing room? Yes. And this is the Twin Peaks lobby. And that's the Twin Peaks lamp lady.
Thank you for testing the lights, Miss Weaver. Everything seems to be fine.
I don't have the luxury of being complacent, Deputy Grant. The bulbs will need changing soon. You can't change them in the dark.
I'll be sure to take care of it, Miss Weaver. Have a nice day now.
Very good. I'll come back later on to remind you, just in case.
Why did 2 Twin Peaks copy games come out in 2010? I don't know. The timing is so weird.
Mr. Wake, the sheriff is waiting for you in her office down the corridor.
What's the second one? Deadly Premonition.
That was Cynthia Weaver. I guess you can call her the town eccentric. She used to be the editor of the local newspaper, but she's focused on, other things these
It's just
days.
weird they came out nearly
She'd fit right in
simultaneously.
where I come from.
As you can see, she's a little obsessed with maintaining the light bulbs of the whole town, refuses to step on shadows, things like that.
If you've watched a lot of
Back
Twin
in
Peaks,
her
you'll
day,
notice that
she
this
wrote
voice
about
actor is
all
attempting
sorts of
to
weird
emulate
things in the
Lucy.
paper. Bright Falls has a colorful history. Of course, what small town hasn't?
Huh. I haven't seen that, man. I'm pretty sure I killed those guys.
Come in, Mr. Wake. Your phone's on the desk. The battery was dead. It's charged now.
Thank you, Sarah.
Have you started looking for my wife yet?
My men are already on it. Now, can you tell me what happened?
No.
I'm not sure. I can't remember. We were arguing. I walked out of the cabin.
The cabin on Cauldron Lake? How did you end up at Stucky's gas station?
I don't know.
I wanted to tell her what had happened last night, but I couldn't. She'd lock me up. Excuse me. I need to take this. Hello?
Alan, please help me.
Alice?
Stop talking to the law. You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife.
Who is this?
Go to the back lot. There's a hole in the fence on the left. Look inside the junker. I left a little something there to convince you we're all on the same page here. After you ditch the cops, you're gonna meet me in Elderwood National Park. There's a spot called Lover's Peak.
Damn.
Midnight. Don't do nothing stupid, pal.
Mr. Wake, can I help you with anything?
No,
I
ma'am.
need to get some air. The sheriff said I could go out back.
Of course, Mr. Wake. You can get there through the cell corridor.
Hey, can you turn the light? The light's on! The deputies, they won't...
No, I'm not gonna help you, bitch.
They won't listen to me.
I am gonna get my manuscript page.
To be bright in here.
In spite of its human mask, to describe the dark presence as intelligent would have implied human qualities on something decidedly inhuman. Nonetheless, it found the one spot in the diner that was dark enough. Some light spilled into the corridor, ravaging it. But it took the pain. Horrible as it was, the writer would soon fix that. He would be coming to the one place where it still had power.
Oh, shit! Oh, no.
Hey! Hey, you! Can you help me? Thank you, man, thank you. Hey, you're all right. You're a good guy. Don't let anybody
Doing my best, man.
tell you
Doing my
different.
best.
The early morning light hurt my eyes and made my head ache. The man on the phone had said, go through the fence on the left. The kidnapper fired his gun one last time, and the shadow vanished into the darkness it had come from. See? Nothing to it, Wake. The thought of Alice in his hands was revolting. We stood on the wooden platform of Lover's Peak, the waterfall on the mountain behind us, the lights of the radio mast blinking red in the heights above. I fought with the urge to take a swing, force myself to speak. Let's cut the act now. Where's my wife?
Thanks for the raid, Bakasugoi. Where's my wife? I love that the game is constantly spoiling itself with contexts
Alice's
you don't
driver's
understand.
license had been placed on the front seat. The caller meant business.
Barry?
Ow! Ow! Thank God! Where the hell have you been? I've been trying to reach you for a week, you and Alice. Oh, I've been worried sick. I flew out yesterday. I'm here in Bright Falls.
Barry?
Barry, listen to me. I'm at the sheriff's station. Come and get me. I can't talk now.
Ow! What the hell is going on?
I had to get the sheriff to let me go. I needed to get to Elderwood National Park to meet Alice's kidnappers.
Barry, where are you? Barry, where's Barry?
A writer is a light that reveals the world of his story from darkness, shapes it from nothingness. The way a sculptor carves a statue from a block of granite. If I stop, the world I'm making dies. Darkness will reclaim it. It's a long, hard journey into the dark. Alice's life is at stake, but I can't think about that, or I'll lose it. The dread lingers at the edge of perception. I'll push on. Anything is possible here. I'll write the story. I'll save her.
The whole story's already written now.
I just wanted to settle all the damage the Anderson brothers might have inadvertently caused on their recent and regrettable little outing. They are not accountable for their actions, of course. I can assure you that my...
Are you feeling any better, Mr. Wake?
I'd like to leave. Am I free to go?
Well, we still need to talk about...
Am I under arrest?
No, of course not.
Fuck this
But I need to know where you'll be staying so I can get in touch with you.
I'd avoid the motel. The Majestic is known for its roaches. The cabins at Elderwood are pretty nice, though.
That sounds perfect.
I'm Dr. Emil Hartman. I'd like to invite you to stay at Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Did you talk to my wife?
I had the pleasure of discussing your situation with her on several occasions.
Did you set something up with her?
I invited her here. My clinic is a place where...
Yeah!
Take it easy.
Fuck you, Heartman!
Hey, nobody move. Get your hands off of my client.
Who are you?
I'm Barry Wheeler, his agent. If you have business with Mr. Wake, you talk to me. You yokels won't know what hit you once I sick my lawyers on your asses.
Yeah, Barry!
Sarah. I'm all right. I don't want to press charges. Mr. Wake, my offer still stands.
Barry would spontaneously burst into flame if he saw a scooped
What the hell
bagel.
was that about, Al? We don't need a replay of that thing with the paparazzi. I thought they were gonna lock you up.
And he'd be right to do so, yeah.
To someone. I told Barry everything. He thought I was certifiable, but when he heard about the manuscript, I had him. The fact that I'd written something, even if I couldn't remember it, was enough for him. He smelled money. And he believed that Alice had been kidnapped. Anything beyond that was another story. I had a midnight appointment with the kidnapper in a place called Lover's Peak, somewhere in Elderwood National Park. The plan was to rent a cabin.
I don't like it, Al. I don't like any of it. It's not good. In fact, it's the absolute opposite of good.
Mr. Wake!
Hey, Rose!
You found him.
Hi, Rose.
Oh, wow. I was just thinking about you, too.
Great.
I was just bringing Rusty some coffee. He's on the balcony, looking after Max. Poor thing. I really need to go. Great to see you again, Mr. Wake. Later!
Who's Max?
I don't know.
What an airhead.
Jeez, Mr. Takes a swing at everybody. This is not her fault. She's a very nice girl and, more importantly, a fan.
Guys, this thing being called Bucktooth Charlie fucking rules so hard, dude. Oh, it's the best. Oh, small towns ain't always bad. Sometimes they're good.
Seriously, Al, what you were saying in the car, just listen to yourself. What, you shot a guy and his body just disappeared? When was the last time you slept? What, are you high? Have you been drinking?
I don't know,
No.
Barry.
Look,
I'm a writer.
Barry, I'm missing a week, and someone's got Alice.
Do you
and everything's
understand
just...
what it sounds like when you say stuff like that? Don't get me wrong, it's a good story, could be a bestseller. But when you start confusing fiction with reality, you're buying yourself a ticket to the funny farm.
Wait here.
So I'd like to point something out. So this game came out in 2010, and it's a very, very, very minor thing. But this is the first game I can ever remember playing in which they were confident enough to have different characters actually speak completely over each other in their lines. You notice that Barry's talking and Alan cut him off, but Barry kept talking for a bit because he had the sentence in his head that he was going to say. Like, if somebody starts to interrupt me, usually I can't stop in time, so the whole sentence comes out anyway.
Easy there, boy. I'm almost done.
Hey, Rusty, right? You rent cabins.
Oh, Mr. Wake. I'd shake your hand, but mine are kind of full here. Actually, I'm sorry about this. Would you mind grabbing the registration form from the desk? It's just across from Bucktooth Charlie.
Okay, sure.
Oh, poor doggy.
What happened?
Crazy poachers. Max here got his foot caught in a trap. They're illegal to use here. Hell, you're not supposed to hunt within the park at all. But that doesn't stop some lowlifes.
That means you can shoot
at least
them.
Max is gonna be okay.
That's what it means.
He got lucky. Max is still groggy from the shot I gave him, and I'd rather not leave him alone just yet. The form's on the desk across from the mammoth skeleton.
What's there even to poach here? There's always deer.
Al, you can't just go and meet a kidnapper. Those situations always end up in disaster. You gotta talk to the
Deer out of season is still poaching.
She's my wife, and it's my call. Can we talk about this later?
No. This whole thing... Listen, you hit your head. I mean, geez, Al, come on. You gotta understand how crazy all this sounds. If you're trying to pull a joke on me, freak me out, it's working. Ha ha, let's have a laugh on Barry. Well, you had me going there real funny, Al. You can quit it now.
I'm going to sign the form with my pen because I'm a writer. I remember when it blew my mind that mountain lions, cougars, and pumas were all the same animal. Blew my fucking mind. Couldn't believe it.
I think this is the form you wanted.
And here are the keys. Okay, you're all set, Mr. Wake. Glad to have you staying here.
Thanks, Rusty.
Can you tell me how to get to Lover's Peak?
Oh, sure. It's at the end of the nature trail. Just follow the paths, you'll get to it eventually. It's an easy walk. Nice spot, too.
It's so weird to me that no payment? No, payment would be,
your eyes on the radio mast.
payment would be upon checkout.
Oh, and hey, if you take a walk in the woods, watch your steps so you don't end up like Max.
So...
Look, Al, you're asking me to believe that you shot a dude who went poof, into thin air, a guy who was bulletproof until you pointed a
I was about to use my words, but I forgot what they are. Payment at checkout, it's irregular? Yeah, but it's a small town.
Crazy talk, Al. Al.
Small town where everybody trusts each other.
We should go to the sheriff or call the FBI.
Damn it, Barry, they'll kill her. This is not.
Oh, that was so weak! Oh, that was so lame!
I'm going to Lover's Peak. He said to come alone.
Okay then. I understand. You're my best friend, and I'm worried that you're not right in the head. Tell me what to do to help, and I'll do it.
You stay here, and if I'm not back by morning, call the cavalry.
Achoo! Achoo! Just be careful with the natives, Al. These yokels are dangerous. Everybody hates a tourist, or it'll be Deliverance all over again.
He's right, you know.
Achoo!
By the way,
bless you.
Oh, this place is trying to kill
it's
me.
fascinating to me, having been and now living in the Pacific Northwest. This whole game hits totally different.
15% commission.
Like, I have essentially been in these cursed woods. And yeah, they feel cursed as fuck. They feel like... At nighttime? Oh, man, they're fucking... Oh... All right, let's go. Let's go save my wife.
Here, Al. I'll hold down the fort. I'll be
What a gorgeous fucking cabin.
the way, Al. Walk through the door now.
What a gorgeous fucking cabin. Ever heard an animal scratch at your window? No. I got Elmo, though. Elmo just goes nuts in the middle of the night for no reason. I don't know if that counts. Elmo just starts screaming for no reason at like 4 in the morning.
Barry had never gotten along with Alice, but he knew Alan loved her with an almost frightening intensity. And now something had happened to Alice. And here was Al armed with a gun and saying things people got put in padded cells for. It was as if his friend had experienced a massive psychotic episode and was now totally disconnected from reality. It scared the shit out of Barry.
It should. It's scary. It's highly frightening. By the way, I'm not going to end up getting all of the manuscripts. Some of them are pretty well haired.
To the visitor center, and it wouldn't be any use to me in the forest. I knew I should have gone to the cops. This wasn't the smartest thing I'd ever done, but I was still angry with Barry for trying to talk me out of it. These people had called me right in the sheriff's station. The cops wouldn't scare them, and they had Alice.
So by the way, you may notice that all of my weapons are gone. So yeah, use them. Use them up. Oh. Writers. I mean birds. I meant birds. Kick it down, Alan. Yeah. I just imagine kicking the door down and go, I'm a writer. Uh-oh.
Crime and punishment. The cancer and cure of civilization. But some crimes are impossible to punish, especially
in Night Springs.
Tonight's episode, The Man in the Mirror.
He's inside, Agent. He's a weird one.
So, you're confessing to killing that guy, huh? Why?
Had it coming?
Yeah, but why would you do that? I mean, you're a nice guy. Normal. Took a kid to a soccer game. So how come at the game, you pick a guy and, quoting from the arresting officer's report here, assault the victim's head area repeatedly with the weapon of choice being a pair of bare fists? Wow, that sentence really flows, huh? Maybe you're not the literary type. Okay, so you mess him up. But why? Who was that guy? We couldn't ID him. Why would a guy like you do him like that?
I didn't like his face?
Well, you must have hated it, because you really went to town there. I mean, there's no way to tell what he looked like. No ID on him either.
That must be difficult.
But then we ran the fingerprints. Got a match. Your prints. Identical.
Huh, how about that?
Your son said you were wearing a white shirt when you took him to the game. But the white shirt is on the dead guy.
It's plenty red now.
You won't get away with this.
What?
Do you really think that's in any way relevant to me? I had plenty of time to talk to my boy before the cops arrived, you know? He won't stop screaming, am I right? You think he's ever gonna be okay? I left my mark, believe me.
You bastard.
What? You gonna shoot me? What's the point? I'm going to prison. You got me.
I don't understand any of this.
And you never will. Don't worry. Maybe you'll see me again, Agent. Maybe in the mirror.
You know what I think is really funny? I wasn't able to tell in the original, but in this, in one of the shots, you can see that the murderer is wearing an Alan Wake t-shirt. And those are clearly the devs.
Rose knew that Rusty was in love with her, and she liked him too. She liked him a lot. He taught her to dance, and life had certainly taught her the value of a man who was gentle. He treated her well, made her smile, made her feel good. But Rusty wasn't the prince of her dreams, and that tended to underline the unbearable truth. She was no closer to that Hollywood magic than he was.
Oh.
The air in the visitor center was heavy with an awful smell, as if some rotten drowned thing had crawled up from its grave. Rusty kept coughing blood. My eyes were drawn to the twisted shape of his broken leg. The attack had been vicious. Max whined in his cage. Rusty's eyes were wild with fear and terror. He gasped. Mr. Wake, it happened just the way it was on that page.
It sure did, buddy. Sorry, Rusty. Did I miss a page? I don't know. Probably. It's very hard to get all of them.
The vision left me weak. This was no head injury. Rusty, damn.
Rusty, hang on! Oh, God. I'm coming! Please, help me!
I'm going to help him with my writing. But first, I'll read what I wrote as a writer.
The visitor center was sturdy, but the impact turned the front of the building into splinters. Rusty was thrown across the lobby like a rag doll and hit the far wall hard. It didn't hurt until he tried to move and saw his leg bend the wrong way, felt the broken ribs stabbing him on the inside. Rusty howled in pain and fear, suddenly afraid to die alone.
Please, help! Help me!
Hello?
Back here! I'm back here! Hey, please help me!
Rusty, you look like shit.
Mr. Wake?
Oh, hell.
It happened just the way it was on that page. I found. Came true. It knew. So dark. It'll come back for me. You must... The lights. In the office. I have the key.
Okay, Rusty. Hang on. I'll be right back. Whatever did this couldn't be far. Rusty had found a page from the manuscript. It would help me understand what had happened.
There's a lot of fun to be had in people reading about their inevitable deaths in the manuscript. Oh my god.
I was too late. Someone had destroyed the circuit breaker.
It's impossible.
There was no way to get the lights back on.
Rusty, no!
Rusty!
Rusty, stop being murdered!
The ground was covered with oily patches that looked like liquid darkness.
Yeah, it's literally liquid darkness.
Please! Don't feed the animals! Fishing! Those prisoners! Who purchase a park? Fishing license!
Oh no. Rusty.
Obey! The park ranger's instructions. At all times.
No.
Rusty, no! Never! No roads closer than 100 yards. 2 bears and wolves! Never approach any other wildlife closer than 25 yards. Pets must be leashed. Yeah, all times. Never leave your pet unattended.
Rusty, no!
To remove any historical artifacts from the park.
Sorry, Rusty.
What the hell was that? I saw from the window. I saw something.
Forget about it, Barry. It's just me going crazy.
I was
Oh,
writing.
jeez. Oh, jeez. You're not crazy. I wish you were crazy, but you're not crazy. Ow, be careful.
Stay in the cabin. Don't open the door for anyone. I mean it.
Barry, I'm writing. A manuscript.
In that last instant of consciousness, Rusty thought about Rose. He was older than she was. Rose was barely out of her teens, but she made him feel young and forget what a train wreck his long-dead marriage had been. He still wore the ring. He'd been waiting for her to tell him to take it off. Now she never would.
Oh man, that's... Oh man. Oh. Oh, that's so brutal. Oh man. Can I get in? Oh, just walk in. The darkness is attacking the slow-moving tram. Oh! Birds! Birds are attacking!
Come on, we gotta get moving. More of them coming.
Thanks, dude.
That flashlight's kid stuff. The flares will keep the bastards away.
Flares?
You can see them too? Hell, of course I see them. Come on, we gotta move.
Why?
Because that's the way the story goes.
Yeah, but...
Let's move!
I lost my gun back there.
Oh, I've got a gun. Just keep that light steady on him.
Got it.
It took a moment, but then I recognized him. He'd been on the ferry when I first arrived.
He was in the back.
He knew my name. We were headed in the direction of Lover's Peak. There was no way this was a coincidence. He was the kidnapper.
Come on, Wake. Better keep up.
Let's cut the act now. Where's my wife?
I knew you were gonna say that. I read it all before. You're a hell of a writer. Congratulations. You're gonna bring about something glorious and terrible once we get you some proper editorial control.
What the hell are you talking about? Where's Alice?
I want the entire manuscript, or she's gonna suffer bad.
You touch her and I'll...
Wait a second. Isn't that not how it was supposed to go?
You're gonna give me the manuscript or you'll be sorry.
No! Come back here! I swear I'll kill you if you hurt Alice! Do you hear me? Come back here!
I got his gun.
He had Alice, and he wanted the manuscript because he thought it held some magical power. But I had no manuscript to give him.
Ooh, a manuscript.
I had to get back to Barry and figure out my next move. On more than one occasion, Alice had tried to explain to me how it felt to be afraid of the dark. To her, darkness wasn't simply the absence of light, but something more tangible than that. It was something you could touch and feel. Worse than that, it was something with a mind of its own, something malicious and malign. For her, things changed when they were wrapped in darkness. They turned into something else, something foreign, and nothing was safe or innocent anymore. I'd never really understood what she meant. Until now.
She was right.
The night had been one desperate situation after another. I was exhausted, and my body felt as though it had been chewed up and spat out. The flashlight was heavy in my hand, and each pull of the trigger sent a painful shock up my arm. But I was finally out of the woods, and things were looking up. That's when I heard the chainsaw.
That's a great page. That's a great page. So what we're saying, again, much like every game I ever play ever, my most dangerous enemy, gravity. In, oh god, every game I play, gravity.
The logging site was a mess. The modular office had been pushed off the cliff. Deputy Thornton climbed up from the wreckage excited, breathing hard from the exertion. Nobody there. It's weird. Don't you think that's weird? Bored, Mulligan let out a mighty snort. Hell, it's always weird, Thornton. Just a question of sorting out what kind of weird it is this time around.
Damn it. Yeah!
A story is not a machine that does what you tell it. A story is a beast with a life of its own. You can create it, shape it, but as the story grows, it starts wanting things of its own. Change one thing and you set off a chain reaction of events that spreads through the whole thing. The characters have to be true to themselves. The events need to follow a logic that fits the story. A single flaw and the magic is gone. The story dies. Alice dies.
See, and that's why Alan could not write himself beating up Goku.
It was the kidnapper.
You son of a bitch! Where's my wife?
Enough horseplay, Wake. You deliver the manuscript, and you can have your woman back. Simple as that.
I don't... Listen. I'm gonna need time to finish it. I still need to write the ending. I need a week.
It's not done?
I need a week.
2 days. The old Bright Falls coal mine is nearby. You can find it easy, city boy. The main building, there at noon. You bring the manuscript, you'll get your wife. If not, well, get me?
Yes, I get...
I get you. But first, we have to save Barry. Barry! Holy fuck!
Barry had talked about birds over the phone.
That's bad. Barry, I'm here to save you. I have a gun. I can defeat birds.
Ow! I am so glad you're here. A couple of them got in here before I blocked the chimney. This isn't normal. These birds are weird.
Fight them, Barry. Fight the birds. Ah! They're coming. Oh, they don't like it. I'm burning them. I'm burning individual birds. Wow, this boss fight did not age for shit. I defeated them.
Ow, make them go away, please.
Take that, bird. Oh, no!
The only good thing about this goddamn horrible situation is that I'm not allowed to go.
Birds. They're evil. Ah! Take that, birds. You'll never defeat me now. Ah, fuck. I understand the point of advertising Energizer when the flashlight runs out in like 2 seconds in this fucking game.
Hey, Al. I'm sorry for thinking you were having a psychotic episode, man.
I sent Barry to the town to ask around about a man fitting the kidnapper's description.
Yeah, I missed a page. Yeah, it happens.
Archives of the local paper. Perhaps he could learn something. Anything about the island and the cabin that had disappeared. The man wanted a manuscript. I had to try to write him one to get Alice back.
That's
for
weird.
Me, the supernatural had always been nothing but a metaphor for the human psyche, a tool to use in writing fiction. Now, it was happening for real, and I couldn't put a single word on paper.
Nope. not allowed.
Barry Wheeler speaking.
This is Rose.
Rose?
I found Mr. Wake's pages.
Oh, you sweet, brilliant girl.
Could you and Mr. Wake come get them? I live in the trailer park outside the town.
We'll be there in less than an hour.
Bye now.
See you soon.
Have a great day. Hope you come back soon. Welcome to the Oh Dear
Diner.
Good girl.
Oh no! Rose has been turned into a monster! What'll Alan Wake do? Yeah, he's gonna shoot her. He's gonna shoot her with his gun. Find out next episode on Alan shoots Rose with the fucking gun. That was the end of the second episode. Wait, what? The midichlorians aren't just like bugs in your cells? It's like a little... What? Ransom.
How the hell did she get her hands on the manuscript anyway?
I don't know. She's resourceful. I told you you were too hard on her. Listen, I found out all sorts of interesting stuff while I was digging around.
Pizza.
Mr. Wake, it's Sheriff Breaker. We have an FBI agent here, Agent Nightingale.
FBI?
He's anxious to see you. You'd better come to the station.
Okay, I'll be right over, Sheriff. Let's make this quick, huh?
I like how Joe Pesci has become an outrageous blueprint.
Name's Randolph. I'm the manager.
We're looking for Rose. Works as a waitress down at the diner.
Rose, sure. Nice girl. Who wants to know?
I'm Alan Wake.
I'm a writer.
Huh? I
He's a
heard
writer.
On the radio you were visiting. Well, I'll show you her trailer. That Rose, she's a nice girl. Always pays her rent on time.
As I was saying, Al, I found all sorts of weird stuff from the local newspaper's archives.
Oh, I bet.
This place is crazy. Disappearances, mysterious deaths, urban legends come true, and get this, most of this stuff takes place around Cauldron Lake.
I love how Barry's
Well,
all
you
in
ain't
now.
wrong, mister. The Indians thought the lake was a doorway to the underworld. I'm the God-fearing type myself. I don't hold with that sort of thing.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, there was an island there owned by a guy called Thomas Zane.
Zane.
Some of the articles I found about him make him out to be...
No, there's an important name.
But I ran a bunch of searches, couldn't find a single thing he wrote. Zane was heavily into diving, so much so that the place came to be called Diver's Isle. But the volcano under the lake erupted in 1970, and Zane went down with the island.
That's crazy. He was also a writer.
Yeah, how about that? It was there in the morning, as if it had fallen from the sky. But it would take a tornado to lift something like that. We're damn lucky it didn't crush any of the trailers.
I just realized something. I know why the character is called Thomas Zane. Because the man who was an old friend of Ashley's who came to the Great Northern Lodge in Twin Peaks, he was portrayed by Billy Zane. But also Ansem from Kingdom Hearts, the ruler of the darkness, was also Billy Zane. Yeah, I know, only in Kingdom Hearts 1. This game came out in 2010, bro! You ever see Billy Zane before he lost his hair? Oh my god, he's so handsome. So handsome.
A local girl, Barbara Jagger, drowned in Cauldron Lake just a week earlier. They were lovers.
Sure, Jagger's a local spook story. The Scratching Hag. Comes for you in the dark. Childish stuff like that.
Anyway, Al, I'm just getting to the best part. All of the articles about this stuff were written by Cynthia Weaver.
Cynthia
I asked
Weaver?
around, and she's that crazy bag lady you met.
That is crazy.
What, the lamp lady? She can be a little loopy, but she's not homeless or anything.
Why are you checking the dumpsters,
Yeah,
bro?
anyway, she knew both Jagger and Zane before they both died, and she had some kind of a breakdown.
Ligma, I did see that about Miles's outfit. We were talking about it beforehand. Once again, I am a genius when it comes to outrageous corporate cynicism. This is a nice trailer.
Welcome to... Oh dear. Mr. Wake. I'm so glad you're here.
I need to shoot this
Rose,
bitch.
you have my manuscript?
Oh. Oh, yes. Yes. Please, come in.
Have this dark coffee.
this
is really good.
Rose,
Yes,
my manuscript. I really need it.
I understand. I know what you need. A muse to inspire you.
Oh, for Barry? She doesn't have anything.
You bitch is crazy.
Hey, Al. Al, what's... Oh.
Al, why did you write this?
What?
Why did you write that we got roofied? Didn't you think it was weird that she has her fucking uniform on inside her house? I mean, granted, it's a 360 game, so they didn't want to make two models, but still.
It's coming for you, hiding in my barber's skin. I'm too weak to stop it. You must turn the lights on.
Okay, Tommy.
I promised I'd come visit you and your lovely wife. You must finish what you started. I insist.
Damn it.
You must turn the lights on.
Which one should I believe?
Turn the light on.
So light. Oh!
Back to work, boy.
So that was not Scratch. That was just Alan when he was writing it.
I felt nauseous, hungover. Only anger kept me going.
I can't tell reality from dream anymore, but it seems I have an imaginary editor to help me. She's an old woman in a funeral dress. I call her Barbara Jagger. She's very strict. I'm writing faster and faster. My manuscript is being heavily revised. The edits are getting very aggressive, and each day there's less of me and more of her. I hate it, but I know she's right.
I like how,
she promises me I can save Alice this way. She knows more of this than I do. About the complex incantation I'm attempting. About this place. She's worked with another writer under similar circumstances, Thomas Zane. The genre of the story seems to be shifting. It's turning into a horror story. I'm getting close. I can feel it.
Pat, did you see Jane say Alan Wake is like Ratatouille if the rat was a bad cook? Yeah, that was his response to Alana Pierce saying, I don't think Alan Wake is a good writer. Alan Wake
Rose took a day from me.
A trash
I had less
writer.
than 12 hours left to meet the kidnapper. All I could do was get Barry into the car, work something out once I got on the road.
Like, Alan
Barry was
writes
out of it.
pulp
He was
garbage.
way too heavy to carry.
And he's been tasked by, like, Satan to write the new Inferno.
I'm so handsome.
Welcome to the Oh Dear Diner. What can I get you today? Coffee?
I couldn't work up much hate for Rose. Something had used her to get to me and left its mark.
Darn.
First refill is free.
My gun and flashlight were gone. I'd have to find a way to get Barry into the car as quickly as possible. There was no time to waste.
So Alan Wake is Stephen King? Hey, now. I like how people are like, hey, Stephen King, how do you write so much books? And he's like, I just get up every day and write a page. And he leaves out the part where he does like multiple lines of cocaine every morning. Like every single day.
Mr. Randolph liked Rose. That little smile she had. How she was still sweet when life had tried so hard to make her bitter. It wasn't any of his business what she did in her trailer. But those strangers, the writer and his smart-ass sidekick. Looked like trouble, and they'd been in there for hours, way past her normal bedtime. He reached for the phone and called the sheriff's station.
He's been sober for 33 years? Okay. Are you telling me he didn't write Cujo and Tommy Knockers on cocaine? So much.
Oh, you're gonna get it now.
Oh, shit.
God knows what you've done to that poor girl.
This is Agent Nightingale, FBI! Get him up, Hemingway!
Oh man,
You're
they wanted
under
that to be
arrest.
Alec Baldwin
You move a
so
muscle, I'll
bad.
unload right in your goddamn face! Stay right where you are, Spillane!
What are? I'm standing right here, you goddamn maniac!
I hated to leave Barry behind, but there was no way I'd miss my appointment with the kidnapper.
Sorry, Barry. When I worked at GameStop, somebody came in and just said, "Sorry you died," to a coworker with the same name as a character of a game that released that day. That's hilarious. Ah, the fuzz! Cheese it!
For decades, the darkness that wore Barbara Jagger's skin slept fitfully in the dark place that was its home and prison. It was hungry and in pain. It dreamed of its nights of glory when the poet's writing had called it from the depths and given it a brief, terrible taste of power and freedom. The rock stars had stirred it from the deep sleep the poet had sunk it back to in the end. When it sensed the writer on the ferry, it opened its eyes.
I forgot that, like, it only activated in response to Alan, like, as he was entering Night Falls. Like, it didn't call him there or anything. I mean, Hartman kind of did. Huh. That's weird. Jump up, Alan. Jump up. Cool. Got it. I wrote that I threw a flashbang at him. He didn't like it. But then again, who would?
I hoped Maine could lend me a car to get to the coal mine.
Why, hello, Lorna. What do you have for us?
Should I just steal the car? KBFPPPM PPPM.
Well, let the trash sort themselves out. I'm sorry, but my granddaddy settled in Bright Falls in 1911. Well, thank you very much for that.
I'm gonna break in.
Viewpoint, Lorna. Oh, here's a little surprise. The famous writer Alan.
God damn it!
Folks, I'm gonna see if I can talk him into an interview.
Come on in, Mr. Wake. Oh, I'm so glad you could find the time to do this, Mr. Wake.
Nowhere to run now, Dan Brown. You back away from me. Don't hurt it.
I didn't even get that joke the first time I played the game. That's so good.
Whoa.
Dan Brown is the guy who wrote the Da Vinci Code.
Everyone calm down. Put the gun down. We're all friends here, right?
Cool your jets, Nightingale. We got him.
Judas Priest!
What the hell's the matter with you? There's a civilian in there.
Pat, why the fuck is Nightingale after Alan Wake to begin with? That's a great question.
You hear me, H.P. Lovecraft?
I had fallen off so many cliffs it was ridiculous. That's what you get for naming a book The Sudden Stop. It was probably good I hadn't had the chance to tell Maine where I was going. I'd have to lose the cops and find my own way to the mine. Nightingale stared through the broken studio window into the dark woods. He turned around, started to walk out, but Maine grabbed his arm. "Young man, you almost shot me. You don't shoot off rounds at people like that. What's the matter with you?" Nightingale shook his arm free, marched out. His cheeks burned with rage and humiliation.
Man, there's a real power to somebody old, like somebody really old and justified, going, "Young man, what the fuck is wrong with you?"
Sarah trusted her gut, and her gut said Agent Nightingale was an asshole. He felt wrong, and it wasn't just the smell of stale booze. It was in the way he flashed his badge, pulled rank, the look in his eyes when he wanted answers. Where was Alan Wake? What was this about an accident? Where was his wife? And most importantly, why did she let Wake go? He wouldn't answer her questions. Federal business was all he'd say.
Federal business. Definitely not complete bullshit. No, he's not. He is a real FBI agent. Yeah, train. Hey, do you guys remember how mind-blowingly incredible Gears of War's train level was? It was nuts.
Hello?
The most stubborn man I've ever met.
Alice? Alice?
Alan. I'm so afraid. Keeps me in the dark. Please help me. I look at you, Alan, and it's not you. Something else. Looking out from behind your eyes.
Alice, I'm here.
I'm so alone here. It's all gonna go to hell. You need to be careful. Cooperate.
Nah. Fuck that.
The connection had been terrible, but that wasn't the only thing that hadn't been right with the call. She sounded wrong somehow, but she had called me.
Alan, you're not just a schlocky writer, you're also an absolute moron. Was fighting Ram that good? No, it was the visual effect of the train moving through an environment that blew people's minds. Something that kind of just doesn't hit the same now. Oh shit. Oh shit, it's a car. Ah! Ow! 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 Holy shit! Fuck. Uh-oh. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, fuck this. Can I get some more flare gun? I'm so tired, even though I'm a writer. Oh, it's fucking freaking out! Oh no! You're a writer and you're always tired, so I hear.
I had never been this glad to see the sunrise. I had a couple of hours to get to the coal mine.
Fucking Rockstar took the can't skip this fucking boring part of the mission from Red Dead and fucking infected my bitchin' ass action game with it. You gotta ride the horse real slow, Arthur, so that we can get into the chase. No, don't go too fast. Oh, give me
I wouldn't give him any other choice. A drowning man will clutch at a straw. Little by little, without realizing it, I'd come to believe that the story in the manuscript was coming true.
Yeah, dumbass.
The current of its narrative had taken me deeper and deeper into dark waters. Alice had been taken from me. Barry was probably in jail. I was a fugitive from the FBI. The whole world taken over by the dark presence was trying to destroy me. It all felt real, but it matched a textbook case of insanity.
This is real.
With Nightingale gone and the night wind blowing in through the broken studio window, Maine stared at Sarah. The sheriff looked away. Maine's voice shook with barely controlled anger. That boy's doing more drinking than thinking. I hope you know what you're doing, Sarah. He's got a sickness in his eyes. You take my word for it. He wants Wake for a reason, and it's not for anything good.
I swear to God, woman. I'm gonna go over there, and I'm gonna do nothing.
I didn't want to go outside. Cops had to be looking for me.
Oh my God, I forgot.
The noon sun turned the place into a sauna.
He just gets to the place and just sits.
Different scenarios ran through my mind. Ways of how I'd torture the kidnapper to get Alice back. Or the different horrible things he could have done to her. I imagined her dead. I had no way of knowing she was still alive. It was killing me.
Yay, baby kicks the chair, you're right, Bugs!
I was running on blind hope. It was all a waste of time. The bastard never showed up.
That's really funny. That's really fucking funny. Doesn't this feel like two chapters slammed together?
Wake!
Where the hell are you?
Change of plans. You know where Mirror Peak is? It's a big mountain north of where you are. You follow the path from the mine, you can't miss it. There's a lookout point there. I'll be waiting.
I'm through being jerked
Wait
around.
these
by
nuts.
See your wife alive? Because if you do, you better watch what you say to me. Do we understand each other?
I want to talk to Alice.
Yeah, and I want the manuscript. Don't keep me waiting, Wake.
Hello? Hello?
I think Alan Wake holds up.
I'm gonna kill him.
Like one of the best of the
I had to get to Mirror Peak.
360 era shooters. You know what? I think. Oh no! Ooh, it's ghosts. Game. I know. Alice? Ah!
Anything outside of writing is a struggle. I feel ill. I managed to make my way downstairs. There's a shoebox filled with books and papers by Thomas Zane. It's very hard to focus, but I managed to read some of it. He's a poet, and a good one. He writes of muses and creators summoning fabulous things from a magic lake, using his powers to shape the world of a realm of gods and dreams and demons, dark things that wait for a chance to slip through, wearing the flesh of men as disguise. Zane writes about himself, his girlfriend being taken over by a dark presence, about growing scared of the lake. Zane believes it's a mirror to the gaping void of darkness above, where some Lovecraftian presence lurks. I crawl back upstairs. I'll borrow these things for my story. They ring true. They fit.
Maybe you shouldn't have done that. Yard.
Lightning flashed behind the windows of Cauldron Lake Lodge. Tor Anderson laughed and held the steel hammer above his head. Nurse Sinclair was trying to calm him down without success. Tor grinned madly and shouted, "My hammer's up. Here's a friendly poke from Molnir, wench." He brought the hammer down with all his might on Sinclair's head. "We're on a comeback tour, baby."
Damn. Great Northern.
I was close now. I had to get there fast. I dreaded what I would find.
Wait! Are you?
Wait, did I miss a page?
Hey, I'm here! I'm coming!
I did. I missed a page.
No! Get away! I'm sorry. Please, lady. The boss didn't know who he was messing with. I didn't know. I swear I didn't know. We don't have a wife. We don't know where she is. She's probably drowned.
Wait, hold on.
I tried to hold on to Alice, but her form melted away. I was losing control. Dr. Hartman stood in her place. I wanted to hit him, but my arms were jelly. He smiled. It was a reassuring smile, and I hated him for it. I had to give you a sedative. Don't fight it. You went through another rough period. Right now, it's very important that you stay calm. We don't want you to have another episode. You're a patient at my clinic. Have been for a while now.
We just said we had her to make her play ball. You see? They got her writing for us. Please.
Yeah, he's some dude.
Please. Oh, I'm sorry. Please don't hurt me. Ah! Ah!
Oh yeah, he's done. Landing on your spine at that distance, that's death. Not if you don't ride it. The truth.
Alan, shh, baby. It was just a nightmare.
Shoot her!
Alice.
She's evil!
There you go, Alan.
Hartman, I fell.
I had to give you a sedative. Don't fight it. You went through another rough period.
What?
Right now, it's very important that you stay calm.
I'll kill you,
I want you to
Hartman.
have another episode. You're a patient at my clinic. Have been for a while now. The shock of your wife's death triggered a mental illness.
No, you lie.
You're suffering from various symptoms of undifferentiated schizophrenia.
Bastard.
Yeah, a real professional would say it like that. Schizophrenia, you fucking hack.
I felt groggy. Whatever Hartman had bumped in me was making me numb. I felt like this was happening to someone else. Someone I was watching on television. I couldn't think. Couldn't focus.
Someone says Hartman gets it pretty bad. Yeah, considering he's like
There were only empty sheets of paper
ghost
here.
in the
No
Control
manuscript
DLC. Yeah.
The door was locked. I was a prisoner.
Oh my god, I forgot about that. You're across the fucking hall from Emerson.
Good evening, Alan. Are we feeling better now? Feeling calm?
Yeah. I see you brought your pet gorilla with you. So sure, I'm calm. I get the message. Loud and clear.
Quite right. That's the spirit. You're being very brave, Alan. I understand you're confused.
Emerson's
I
a
would
writer.
be more concerned if you weren't
Ralph
suspicious
Waldo
of me.
Emerson.
I don't blame you for it.
Big of you.
Now, why don't you come with me? We'll reacquaint you with my clinic and go over everything you might have forgotten. Little walk and some fresh air? Yes.
If ever there's a
good.
name in this that you're like, huh, I wonder if that's a writer joke. Yeah, it's a writer joke.
This corridor is for patients. Most of them aren't here right now. Jack took them out for a fishing trip. Except
I'm pretty
for
sure
the
these are
ones
all
who
authors.
Particularly vulnerable, of course. I encourage creativity as a part of the recovery process here at Cauldron Lake Lodge. I specialize in treating artists.
I bet you do.
Splendid, Alan. I honestly believe we can get this thing under control if we work together. This way, Alan.
I want to go this way. Oh, cool bear.
Now, Alan, from past experience with you, I know I need to get right into the heart of the matter as quickly as I can after an episode. So I'm just going to say this. Alice is dead.
Go fuck yourself.
No. You're in a very vulnerable state until you understand and accept this. Alice drowned, and you couldn't face that. You're suffering from hallucinations, paranoid delusions, unusual thinking, an obsession about light and darkness, a feeling that everything revolves around you, your thoughts and dreams.
Shut up, I'll show you.
Your mind has constructed an elaborate fantasy scenario in which your writings are affecting reality. She has been kidnapped and supernatural forces of darkness are trying to stop.
How does he know all this?
We go this way, Alan.
I wasn't ready for another shot, so I went along with it. He had to be lying. But under the influence of the drug he had given me, I had to fight not to believe his words.
It's all in your head. You've been making it up. Apart from the tragic accident with your wife, no one has been killed. Your delusions are just a manifestation of your subconscious mind
Go fuck yourself.
trying to protect you from the too painful truth. Unless we fight the fantasy, it will return. I know the instinct is to resist me, but think about it. Doesn't this make far
How
more
about you
sense
resist
than
these
insane
nards?
supernatural conspiracy you have concocted in your mind? You're a skeptic by nature, Alan. We both know this. Everything can be explained logically.
But I'm a writer. This doctor is not from the FBC. Beyond the shadow you settle for, there's a miracle illuminated.
I never get tired of this view. Very inspiring, isn't it?
Cauldron Lake spread below us. I could see Mirror Peak on the other side of the lake. I thought I could make out the spot where Diver's Isle had been when I arrived with Alice. Now there was nothing but waves.
Impossible.
It seems there's a storm coming. Funny, I don't recall there being a mention of that in the weather forecast. Well, no matter. This way. Follow me.
That lake, it's evil.
Alan, what I'm telling you is good news. Right now, we're in control. Every time you have a relapse, it gets more and more difficult to resurface from the dark depths of your imagination. Not surprising, considering your profession. Imagination is what you work with. After all your nightmares, this should come as an immense relief.
Man, Control's so good.
If it doesn't,
Like, I'm
why
thinking
is that?
back to it, and like,
Because I'm
man,
lying? Or because you don't want to
what a
admit
cool
that you're
game.
not well. It's very natural for you to think of me as your enemy. It's part of the
I let him
illness.
talk.
After all,
Hartman
I'm the
obviously
one
loved
trying
his
to
own
bring you
voice.
out of the
His
world
words
you've
echoed
constructed
madly
for
inside
yourself.
my head.
But I
I dug
can't
my
do
nails
it
into
by
the palms of
myself.
my hands to stay
You need
focused.
to work with me. Once you accept that, we can begin the journey towards your recovery. Come along. Let's go inside. Here's the entrance to the office wing. That's for staff only. You were impressed by my trophies when you first arrived here. I do love to hunt. The great outdoors, man versus nature.
Oh my god, shut the fuck up, dude.
Wonderful stuff.
Pretty damn wonderful, yeah.
So let me get my goddamn...
Scary, scary, scary.
You tell him, buddy.
Emerson.
I'm a real bad dream, mister. You should be afraid of me. Don't want to run into me.
Why are they doing Ralph Waldo Emerson so bad?
Please, Emerson. Mr. Wake is confused enough as it is.
Yeah, you'd like me to go away so you won't be scared. But you can't just decide what kind of dream you have or when you have it.
Emerson.
Okay.
He's
okay.
right.
Sorry. Boo.
That's and
Holy deviant one, as far as
actually
offensive
making
mental
some
illness
progress.
stereotypes, this is actually fairly innocuous.
video games. It's trash.
A lot of people in mental asylums are there because they're too cringe for society
Effort, which makes him receptive to my therapeutic methods.
and must be contained.
No kidding.
Now,
That's also actually really common.
typewriter in your room. You've been writing as a part of the therapy. As soon as you feel up to it, you should continue.
Welcome to the college. No. Please ask friends and family to schedule visits. Don't interfere. Blah, blah, blah. Engage by creative process. Long-term creative problems, but they won't be solved overnight. Give yourself permission to take the time you need. Engagement. Hey, wait a second. This guy's got...
My rheumatism's killing me. There's a storm coming. Oh, what a storm.
I hope it wipes this place off the face of the earth.
And these two are the Anderson brothers, Odin and Thor. They had a... how should I put this? A heavy metal band in the 70s and 80s called Old Gods of Asgard. They even adopted new first names to complete the image of Viking gods. After the band broke up, they lived on a farm nearby. They are, well, in advanced stages of dementia. They're well cared for, TLC and all that. There's nothing more that can be done. I'm afraid that the rock and roll lifestyle has left its mark.
What's the name of the song in the maze at the end of Control?
Oh, that won't do. I'm so sorry to cut this short for now, Alan. The power has been acting up. I'd better go check on it. We'll continue this.
Take control? Yeah.
Meanwhile, when you feel up to it, return to your room and try to write. It really is for the best.
Oh yeah, no, they write that song. Yeah, no, that's their song.
Like to bash his head in with a hammer.
Oh, he'd love to fish out our secrets, but he has no clue. He's not crazy enough. Not crazy like us, Sonny. Yeah! Being crazy's a requirement, Sonny. Who else could understand the world when it's like
Just got back from rewatching your playthrough the Ashtray Maze, and your audio quality is way better now. Oh, thanks. But that means I can never go back and watch any of that stuff. Darn.
Sonny, you're all right, Tom. Hey, we like him, don't we, bro? He's got to go to the farm.
The Anderson farm. Valhalla!
We wrote it all down, lest we'd forget. A crash course. All you need to know to get your head right. You need to find the message.
Here, Sonny, here's something for you. Gave me a rash, but I kept it safe from these bastards.
The manuscript?
Zane could feel the poems, taking form, shaping things. As he experimented, he imagined he could almost feel the power surging through the keys of the typewriter. It exhilarated him. But there was fear, too. If not for his young assistant, Emil, he would have given it up. But Emil convinced him otherwise. He, too, had a way with words.
Interesting.
My head was clearing up, or according to Hartman, I was sinking back into the fantasy. I was convinced he was lying to me about everything. Crazy or not, the Andersons made more sense.
Yes.
Tom, you got any booze on you?
So these two actually had to run in with the darkness. And Hartman is fucking just stacking creative people alongside the creativity draining Super Lake.
Right up. Makes you remember like moonbeams on the brain.
Oh, I just noticed leather patches on the elbows. That's not very rock
What
and
base
roll.
canvas do I use on
Tom just
OBS?
lost
4K.
is all. Baba Yaga got to him too, the damn witch.
She used us all, taken from all of
Yeah, I use 4K and then I output to 1080.
And my ravens, what were they? Memory and thought. The hag.
She took something from you too, didn't she? That's what she does.
We're better off. This place, the lake, it gives you power. If you're a creator, an artist,
I'm a creator.
Nightmare shifted in their sleep in the darkness of the lake.
Yeah, that's the one. She makes sure it comes out twisted and wrong. Just ask the lamp lady. She knows what happened to that other rider.
She's been using you, boy, and you let her. You went and opened the door for her, didn't you?
Now, it was already open a crack. And whose fault is that? We're morally corrupt, disease-ridden, old and stupid.
Doesn't mean he had to open it all the way, goddammit.
I love the idea that these two rock stars managed to use just enough of it to make their fucking music kick ass. But Wake is such a fucking moron that he just like, fuck it, all right, the darkness.
That Bob faltered through the amp through the window.
Yeah, they just keep going for a long time, by the way. Like a long time.
He's not overreacting or anything.
Well, he's the boss.
Didn't the darkness fuck up their brains? I think the darkness might not be quite as to blame.
I'm not myself. It's hard
as,
to
you know, being a rock star
inside my head.
And the drugs.
I can only focus on writing. Everything else is a blur. I'm trapped in this cabin. Have been for days, but it's always dark outside. My editor is real. I saw her again. She's not human. It's not human. A dark presence is wearing the old woman's face. She was covered in clinging shadows. There's a hole in her chest where her heart should be. I think I've made a horrible mistake. I don't think I'm any closer to saving Alice. It's been lying to me, using me to get the story it wants, and the story will come true.
Good job, moron.
The white glare of the blank page in front of me hurt my eyes. My hands began to shake uncontrollably.
Everybody, calm down. Put that down.
Oh, they're going nuts down there.
I need help.
Hey, Wake, you stay here. I'm gonna go see what's up. You just keep doing what you're doing. Be cool, okay?
Not even gonna lock the door, is he?
I didn't know what the chaos was all about, but it could be my only chance of getting out of here.
And writing.
Here's a friendly
manuscript.
Hartman kept talking, giving Barry the grand tour, clearly proud of the place. He went on and on about his hunting trophies, and Barry was impressed. But he was here on business. He raised his voice, cut through the monologue.
Yeah!
Hartman, where's Al? Hartman stopped in mid-sentence, annoyed at the interruption. He nodded at the hulking orderly standing nearby. The man smiled and clapped a practiced hand on Barry's shoulder.
No, Barry, no!
Oh, afraid of the crazy brothers, are ya? Not so weak now, are we?
Barry, where's Barry?
Things are unraveling fast, aren't they?
Sinclair looked bad. That wasn't a love tap. The crazy old...
Oh, it was a real hammer.
If she was one of Hartman's goons, she had it coming. I could get the key to the office from Sinclair. I had to get to Hartman's office. He had taken all my manuscript pages. That's where he'd be keeping them.
I think this is maybe the only game that it's ever been like dead on of like, hey Alan, is that the script? Did you read the script? The answer is yeah. He read the script.
The photo on the wall caught my attention. In it, the clinic staff was standing outside the lodge. I knew the man next to Hartman. He was the kidnapper. Hartman had been playing me all along.
Yeah, what a terrible photo.
The markings on the tape said they were recordings Hartman had made of the sessions with his patients. I saw Alice's name on one of them. For a moment, I couldn't breathe right.
Cool. Is that on the ground over there? It's a manuscript.
Hartman wasn't happy. Maude could see it in his eyes. He quickly lowered his own. He had made a mess of it, and he knew it. The shame of failure was hard to bear. He hadn't expected Wake to say he needed more time, and he blurted out 2 days, less than Wake had asked for to show him who was in charge. But that wasn't part of Hartman's plan.
Hartman. Oh.
Now, Mrs. Wake, can you tell me about Alan's problems?
He's more and more out of control all the time. The parties, he's so angry all the time. He's getting violent.
Do you mean with you?
No, not with me. No, never. Sometimes I almost wish Alan would take a swing at me, because at least that'd lead to a conversation he couldn't just march out of.
Damn, bitch.
But no. Alan doesn't really sleep. And the work, well, he's not writing at all. He sits there for hours and just gets more and more frustrated. And I can't talk to him.
Yes. Tell me, Mrs. Wake. What would you say to him if he'd listen?
I don't know. I want to say, I look at you, and it's not you. Just some stranger who resembles you. Looking out from behind your eyes, and I don't like that guy much. And now it's all gonna go to hell.
But you don't ever say this.
No. I've tried, but he's not listening. He's too deep in his own problems, always going on about something else. I'm so afraid I'm gonna lose him, and we're not even talking anymore. He doesn't let me in anymore. He just keeps me in the dark. I'm so alone here, even when he's home. Please help.
Would you jump into the lake to save Paige if she's dragged in by a shadow monster? Yeah,
well,
sure.
If you can just get him here, I'll absolutely do my very best.
Yeah.
Why not?
Doctor, you need to be careful with him. He's not just going to listen to you and cooperate. He's the most stubborn man I've ever met.
Well, I'll be sure to bear that in mind.
Hearing her voice, what she was saying made me happy and sick and guilty all at once. Worst of all, I recognized the words. The phone call from her. It had been a cut-up of this. Just a recording.
Rudolph Lane's case is interesting. He was completely blocked, and frankly, I was about to discard him as useless. However, once Wake arrived and started writing, something changed in Rudolph. He's producing extraordinary work, increasingly dark pieces. Unfortunately, he doesn't respond to direction at all, and it's my belief that he's not so much a creator as an illustrator, perhaps, a recorder of sorts. I hadn't considered the existence of such a role before, let alone its implications, but the paintings he has produced are informative. At least he's easily controlled and useful. I wish I could say the same about Wake. It's frustrating that the best subjects are always so damn difficult to deal with.
That's fascinating. That means all of this shit is out there to some degree.
I'm buying that. I was tailing Wheeler, and this is the only place he could have gone. That means Wake is probably there too.
Agent Nightingale, this is private property, and I will not allow you to disturb my patients.
Yeah? I can get a warrant. Howard, your fragile little patient.
You're not going to get a warrant.
Oh, I'm thoroughly intimidated by your mighty authority now, Agent.
Listen, you smug snob. How would you like it if I busted through this gate and knocked you around a little?
Agent Nightingale, first of all, I'm recording this conversation, so you might want to watch what you say. Secondly, you're not dealing with a hick now. I know the law, and if you can get a judge to grant a warrant, I'll be glad to cooperate. But you won't get one. Be advised that any further communications with me are to be made through my lawyer.
I don't believe this.
Good day, Agent.
I can't believe you won't just let me break in.
Get out of here! Hartman, do you hear me? I'm gonna sue your crazy quack ass to shreds!
Barry!
Ow! About time!
Barry, man, am I glad to see you. We need to get to Hartman's office.
It's right next door.
You okay?
Yeah. I mean, no! The cops found me at Rose's trailer, but they didn't hassle me too much. I'm obviously a victim in this, and I demanded to be treated as such. or else I'd sue their asses.
I fucking love Barry.
Speaking
If you guys are unaware of how much I love Barry, Barry gets the game's most definitive bad motherfucker moment.
Son of a bitch.
He's so
here,
cool.
And I should come pick you up, but when I got here, 2 goons clobbered me and stuck me in there.
What's with the cutout?
I stole it from the diner to piss off Rose after what she did to us. That'll teach her.
That's fucking so stupid,
Yeah,
dude.
That's a harsh punishment. Come on, pal, we gotta get going.
It's so fucking dumb. A gun. Sick.
These were all the pages I had on me. And more.
I wonder if you get every single page if the whole
Alan,
game's
please.
plot is available.
You're sliding back into the...
Tell me one more lie and I'll shoot you in the face.
Ah, well, it was worth a shot.
Really, Wake, come on. Let's work together on this. You have no idea.
Hartman, shut up! Barry, get out of here. I'll catch up with you. Get a car.
I love that. I love it. It's like, you got me.
Let's just
go.
An extra part of the ending, really. Didn't know that.
Wake, listen to me. This is a mistake. Don't you see? Together we can create something absolutely wonderful. With your ability and mine.
Uh-oh. It's nighttime. Well, I'll see you in a couple of years.
Hartman followed the fall of Alan Wake with his binoculars. When the rider hit the water, he ordered Jack to take the boat to him. The spot was easy to see in the dark, even with all the extra lights in the boat. The flare floated and kept burning even in the water. Jack turned the radio louder as the engine sputtered. The music was rough and clanking, something the Anderson brothers would no doubt have enjoyed. But Hartman chose to ignore it. Wake was finally within his reach. Presence would be on me in a moment. I had to find a way out.
How about the door?
Hartman knew he was no creator. He had no ambitions on that front. And he certainly didn't want to end up like every artist he had worked with here, damaged in ways that were hard to describe, or worse. It was enough for Hartman to maintain creative control and provide direction, to be a producer. That was what most of these people were in need of anyway. Of course, suitable subjects were few and far in between.
Uh-huh. Oh, man. This is a pretty dramatic scene. Let's turn that TV on.
Most of us have felt its shadow on us. A shiver down your back. A glimpse from the corner of your eye. You can find it on purpose. But take a wrong turn. Board the wrong bus. Wonder where you are.
I can barely hear it.
And you will find yourself in a small town. Night Springs.
Hold on.
This episode, The Doomed Samaritan. Sometimes, even the simplest things prove impossible. Consider, you get in a car and leave a life behind. Easy. Not tonight.
Thanks for the ride, Mark. I'm so glad to be leaving this place. You have no idea.
What, Night Springs? Come on, Linda. Relax. It's not that bad. Hey, what's that up ahead?
Oh, no.
Oh, God. There's someone in the road. I think there's been an accident. Are you all right?
Oh, no, Linda! Oh, no! It was me on the road. Wait! Tell him to watch out for the truck! Watch out for the truck!
My God, Mark?
What?
Oh, please! God, no! Linda! Linda!
Thanks for the ride, Mark. I'm so glad to be leaving this place.
What, Night Springs? Come on, Linda. Relax. It's not that bad. Hey,
What's that up ahead?
Oh, God. There's someone in the road. I think there's been an accident. Are you all right?
Oh no, Linda! Oh no! It was me on the road! Wait! Tell him to watch out for the truck! Watch out for the truck!
My God, Mark?
And there you have it. A vicious cycle, brutally punctuated by the blast of an air horn and screaming metal. Many roads are dangerous, but none more so than the one that leads away from
Night Springs.
Night Springs.
Whoa. The darkness is attacking. It's gonna destroy the lodge. Alan, hold on. I need to watch an episode of Night Springs. No! Faithful viewer. That's not how it went. That's not how it went at all. In fact, this is how it went.
Want access to thousands of applications? Verizon Wireless has you covered. Check out the latest games. Discover new music and old favorites. Social networking, sports scores, news. It's all at your fingertips. No matter what you're into, Verizon Wireless can satisfy your never-ending appetite for apps. Check out VCast apps and load up your phone.
As someone correctly pointed out, the achievement only pops if you watch the whole thing. Yeah! Yeah!
Ow! Please tell me we're headed for the
I forgot he puts the
You're now
cutout in
in
the back
Come
seat!
back soon sign.
We're going to the Anderson farm.
I knew you were gonna say something like that. You know what? You owe me big time for this. When this is through, if we make it, I don't care what anybody says, I'm done with darkness. You're gonna buy me a tanning bed as a gift, and I'm gonna live in it.
Yo, this game rules, dude. I think this game is great.
I'm crazy, but that's fine, Barry.
Oh, you got that right, Al. You're barking mad. You are by far the craziest.
But maybe that's inevitable when you deal with crazy stuff like this. It helps. This is happening, Barry. Alice, they never had Alice. She's trapped in the darkness at the bottom of the lake, but she's not dead.
Al, how can you know that?
I know, Barry. I can...
Al,
No, listen. I can bring her back. I can find her. There's something special about this place. The lake, it does something to the works of art created here. It makes them come true. But there's a catch. The dark presence, whatever that thing is, twists it to its own ends. That's why all of this is happening. It's using my manuscript to take over everything.
Al, I believe you.
It happened to Thomas Zane before, it happened to the Andersons.
I believe you. Crazy or not, you're not delusional. Weird shit's going down. That's a fact. I'm on board, man. I'm with you.
The Andersons knew about it, but they were too far gone to tell me with all the drugs they were on. But they wrote it down. There's a message somewhere at their farm, Barry. We just need to find it.
Look out!
Oh no! My Toyota Aztec, or whatever the fuck branded car that is.
Al! God damn it, Al! Talk to me!
Barry was nowhere to be seen.
Because they're done now. That shit is over.
Barry! Barry!
Oh, man, you're okay! Jeez, it's good to hear your voice! I was trying to get out of the car, but the ground gave way! Man, what a drop! Don't worry, your cutout is fine.
Forget that! Are you okay?
I hit some bushes, didn't get a scratch. There's no way you can climb down, though. It's like a sheer wall. Al! There's something moving down here!
Barry, it's a taken! Use a flare, Barry!
It's,
Oh, yeah!
Barry, are you alright?
I'm good, Al! I'm great! Guess you never messed with anyone from New York City before, huh?
To those of you who are like, oh no, my Marvels, those movies were built on, like, bordering on, no, not bordering, on abusive labor practices against the virtual effects industry.
Just wait for me, okay?
Al! I'm not staying here! It's suicide! I'm going to the farm! I'm gonna go ahead and secure the area! You can catch up! Don't worry about it! I'm
Oh, you can actually see him!
Now
and he's got the cutout!
This would turn into a disaster if I didn't catch up with Barry.
Hello? Anybody here? Barry!
No! Danny, you're not! Please! What are you? No! Don't! I'm sorry!
Batteries.
I know you. You were in jail the other day.
I went to the farm again for the moonshine, you know? It makes you see. They're not gonna miss it. They're in the loony bin. My buddy, Danny, I lost him. Something's gone wrong with him. It's not him. Like a real bad follow-up to a real good movie. The best friend's suddenly the bad guy.
Oh.
Who wrote this crap anyway?
I need to go. Excuse me. Oh, no!
I've run through every possible course in my head. If I continue like the Dark Presence wants me to, the story I'm writing won't save Alice.
I'm sorry.
It's a horror story, and it's going to kill her, and me, and everybody in this town. No one will survive. Darkness will consume everything. This is what it's wanted all along. It will be free, unstoppable. It used Alice to get to me, dangled her in front of me to keep me going. It was never going to release her. I'm going to change this. I'll escape. I've written myself into the story. I'm now the protagonist. This feels like a terrible risk, but it's the only way to save Alice. I'll be bound by the events of the story just as much as anyone else who's been woven into it. The story must stay true for this to work. There have to be victims along the way, near escapes, cliffhangers. In a horror story, it can't be certain that the hero will succeed or even survive. He almost has to die. I'll write my own escape into the story next. I need help. Zane's going to be the one who will help me. I'll make it happen.
It's all your fault, Alan! Moonmint Paradise asks, why doesn't he just write a better ending for himself? There are 3 games as a direct result of that exact question. Oh, fuck!
Let me guess. Danny, huh?
That's pretty cold, dude.
I'd known the brothers used to be some kind of rock stars, but it hadn't really sunk in until I saw the stage.
Al! Run! Incoming! There's too many of them!
God damn!
I'm so glad you decided to go it alone, Mr. Bronson.
Shut up and shoot! Al! We have to fight them off! I can set off more of the fireworks from here and help you out! Hey, Al! Did you notice there's a lot of ammo and stuff around? This place is stuck! Al, hold on! I'll try to get the street lights on!
Fuck.
I'm so glad you decided to go it alone, Mr. Bronson.
Shut up and shoot!
I know, shut up. I didn't make it lame, you made it
We
lame.
have to fight them off! I can set off more of the fireworks from here and help you out! Hey, Al, did you notice there's a lot of ammo and stuff around? This place is stocked! Al, hold on! I'll try to get the stage lights on! Yes! Here we go! Barry Wheeler to the rescue!
Yeah. Look at all this fucking ammo. Ah, damn.
I'll get them working again, I promise!
Fuck. I just want the ammo. Give me the ammo.
Damn it! Goddamn turn-of-the-century wiring! Hang on out! I'll get them working again, I promise!
Oh, wait a second. I only need to use the ammo. Oh.
No! Why do you keep doing this to me? Do it for Barry, please, please, please!
Good job, Barry. Yeah, it would be, wouldn't it? Uh-oh. Oh, fuck! Yay!
That was awesome!
Bright Falls, rock and roll capital of America.
Hey, Al! This way to the farm!
Let's go, Barry. I love you. I would kiss you on the mouth if the game let me. Oh my god, you're a ghost!
See, bestseller, no reason to worry. Your cutout's good as new, right where I left it. I'll come back for it once we have the place secured.
Yeah, that's been my biggest worry all this time. We need to get this thing moved out of the way.
This is as far as I got before they ambushed me.
Oh, I fucking love you so much, Barry.
You look at that thing, Al! They really went all out with this Viking crap, didn't they? Look at all this stuff. They must have done okay for themselves, so how...
Sleep. We all spend a third of our dreams in its soft embrace, somewhere between fantasy and
hey,
oblivion.
remember when I got you that gig?
But
Your
dreams
first
have a
real
way of
writing
forcing
job, what got you
themselves into
started?
waking life,
Was this one of
or
your
vice
episodes?
versa. In Night Springs. Tonight's episode, The Dream of Dreams.
That's by someone else.
We join Mr. Jones as he explores the endless dreamscape, only to be brought to a sudden stop by a decidedly mundane situation. A long line of people.
Hey, Jones, right? Listen, we're gonna have to wait until His Highness over there is good and ready. Oh, wow. Who's that? You don't know him? What are you, new? He's the guy dreaming us. Well, not just us. He dreams everything. All of this.
But wait, no. I'm the one who's dreaming. I'm asleep. Isn't this my dream?
Oh, yeah. Sure. Get real, pal. You're just another dream. I'm a dream. You're a dream. The weirdo in the diving suit is a dream, and the girl made of smiles and sunshine is definitely a dream.
But I'm pretty sure I'm dreaming this.
Well, maybe you're a really confused dream. What am I, a shrink? All I know is I'm going with the smart guys, and they say that's the guy doing the dreaming. Right there.
I don't know what that means.
It means we keep him happy. No sudden falls. We make sure he has his clothes on when he goes out in public. No chases where the monster is nipping at his heels and he runs like crazy, but his legs don't seem to get him anywhere. None of that. Because if he wakes up in a cold sweat...
Oh.
Yeah, precisely. So we wait till he wants to move on. Keep things nice and calm.
Hey, something's happening here.
Yeah? What's that?
What? Can't you hear that?
Oh, God help us, it's an alarm clock. Oh, it's you, isn't it? Please, man, I got a wife and kids. Please don't wait.
Isn't that cool? It doesn't have the outro.
You know, this place looks kind of lived in. I thought the Andersons were in the booby hatch.
Again, Alice's screams rang in the stillness of the night. I saw myself run toward the cabin, flashlight in my hand. I followed my past self. I was an out-of-body observer, a time traveler in a crazy drunken dream. This was the beginning. The night Alice had disappeared. The mystery of what had happened during the missing week was about to reveal itself.
This is, like the second to last page. Chronologically.
Come on, Al, let's get the lights on, huh?
Nailed it.
Can you hear that, Al? Music?
Of course. We need to find where it's coming from. That's the message the Andersons talked about. That's the whole reason we're here.
Lady of the Light? Oh, that's gotta be... What's-her-face? The crazy lamp lady from the town.
You're right.
Cynthia Weaver.
Right. Must be.
All right, let's fucking roll.
Okay.
We need to find Cynthia Weaver. We'll stay here for the night and head back to town as soon as it gets light.
Hey, Al. Lots of hours before dawn. Might as well get some rest. And by rest, I mean drunk.
Come on, Barry, this is... Yeah, what the hell?
So... I'm thinking about this.
No, seriously, because
and
we don't get along, but we're gonna find her, right? And even though you're a crazy bastard, I'm gonna stick by you, no matter what, ever, Al. Sure, like
I'm just realizing that
I'm a
the
writer, God damn it.
Correct.
If I just wanted to,
the song they're listening
write 10
to,
books a year.
written in the
And they'd be
70s,
the best books that year.
was mandated to
That's right,
eventually
but I could, 'cause
come
I'm a
true.
writer.
What? What do they put in this stuff? I feel like my brain is coming
Like
out
Alan's story had to make this part happen because the song said it would happen.
A booze millionaire.
I just miss her, Barry. I just want her here with me.
I know, Al. I know. It's gonna be okay. We're gonna make it okay.
He's a writer. What's to stop them from attacking us inside this room? Is it the fire? I guess it's the fire.
Damn it.
What? What's happening?
Alice, I'm coming. It's all right. I'm coming.
It was a crazy, drunken dream. And yet, it was more than that. It was the truth. A suppressed memory unearthed by the Andersons' moonshine. I was there, an out-of-body observer. This was the night Alice and I had arrived at Bright Falls, the night Alice had disappeared. I had a chance to find out what had happened.
Alice?
I remembered
Alice?
being surprised to see the cabin dark. Alice would have never turned the lights off. I remembered thinking I caught a glimpse of her form underwater, sinking into the darkness. Beyond this lost memory, there was nothing. I had to follow the footsteps of my past self to find out what had happened that night. Diving after her was the last vague memory I had of that night. After that, the next thing I could remember was waking up behind the wheel of the crashed car and finding the first pages of the manuscript.
That's true.
I couldn't find her in all that blackness. I must have thought she drowned.
What did happen?
Alice!
Jagger had Alice, and so she had me.
Alice!
The patches on my jacket did nothing to stall the water from seeping into my bones.
I'd been easy prey.
Look at the cabin.
Ah!
Is there someone in the window?
Alice?
Maybe she didn't drown after all. Maybe she's inside.
Bruh,
Yes.
there ain't no one there, you dumb fucking bitch. How am I planning on playing American Nightmare? On Steam.
The dark presence had touched me. She had dug her nails into my brain and used me, made me her puppet.
She must be here somewhere. Maybe upstairs in the study.
Alice!
Yes, that's where she is. you can apologize.
Why play American Nightmare? I've never actually played American Nightmare.
Behind you.
Alice?
She's not here. You were foolish to think so. No, she's dead. She drowned.
No, no, no!
It's your fault your wife is dead. You are guilty. All she wanted was to help you right.
Damn.
You killed her. Oh, hush. There's still hope. Cauldron Lake is a special place. Here, you have the power to change things.
Really?
She wanted you to write. I will tell you what to do.
So I just write that Satan escapes.
You can write her back. The story will come true, and all will be well again.
She had Alice, and the manuscript was the ransom for her.
Okay.
Yes. All right. I'll fix it. I'll bring her back. No. I wrote it. I remembered it all now. In the dark, I'd written for days, a week, almost a complete manuscript of a novel entitled Departure. Jagger had been my editor, whispering in my ear, making sure that the unfolding story would make her more and more powerful. I thought I was saving Alice. Even with the cobwebs she put in my head, some part of me had been aware enough to write my escape into the story, to bring a light into the cabin to release me before I could finish, to interrupt the horror story before the ending, where darkness consumed everything and everyone. Zane was weak and far away, but I had written him into the story, and his light had been enough to set me free.
It isn't here now. I'm here because it was written. I brought the light to set you free. You must hurry. It will know I'm here. It will be back soon. It stole the skin of my Barbara a long time ago. She looks so old.
I had woken up, confused and groggy, my mind consumed by darkness and fear. All I could do was to escape.
Rawr, where's my writer?
The week spent in the cabin had taken its toll. I was barely conscious, and fading fast. It had to have cost Zane terribly, thrown him even deeper into whatever dark place he now haunted. But he had managed to weaken the dark presence, kept me safe that night. I wrote it. It's my fault.
That's right, James Joyce. It's your fault, and you're gonna pay for it.
Oh! Suck it, James Joyce. It's the clicker!
Well, we're expecting a record
Fuckers.
crowd from the neighboring counties. Naturally, we hope to break the record set by last year's Moose Fest in our neighboring town, Watery.
Fucking Moose
Ladies
Fest.
and gentlemen, some people have asked me, what's the big deal about Deer Fest? And I think that this sums it up. It's about friendship and community. We've got a great party coming up, but let's try to hold it in until tomorrow and get through the night in one piece, all right?
What's the deal with Deer Fest? It's a local little fun town, like... Huh?
Someone will come for it when the time is right. Thomas said so. He wrote it. The key is insurance. It's my job to keep it safe. Safe in the light. Always in the light. Hello.
Oh, okay. Man, OBS is fucking with me today. This is...
All the
I'm
manuscript
annoyed.
pages were gone. The FBI agent had taken them.
Damn!
I think
I think my tongue just took a crap in my mouth. Ugh. Oh, wait, we're in jail now? Oh, Al. Al, this is not good.
You're right, Barry.
That about sums it up.
Oh, the dry retch is awful. No one likes it.
Oh, I am never drinking again.
Said someone who will assuredly drink again.
I need to talk to Weaver. She's the one in the song. The Lady of the Light.
It's true.
What, the crazy lady? Ugh, whatever you say, Al, but we're stuck here. They're not gonna...
interviewed Wake.
I had some reading to do first, Sheriff, and let me tell you, it was an interesting read. Well, I've got you now, Raymond Chandler. It's all here. All the evidence, including conspiracy to murder a federal agent. There's no way you're walking out of here. You hear me in there, Bret Easton Ellis? Huh?
Agent Nightingale, I want to talk to your
Oh my god, it's so funny.
Well, we all want things, Sheriff. I wanted my... Look, that's not possible right now.
Agent Nightingale, I am...
Oh no!
Wake, what's wrong?
Lady, are you stupid? It's a trick. It's an obvious trick.
Okay, I've had enough of this crap. Wake, I'm gonna trust you with this.
You're joking.
Give me a gun.
Agent Nightingale, your opinion would matter more if you were sober and if I actually believed you were here on official business.
Whoa! Get back in the cell, Stephen King. The only way you're leaving this place is over my dead...
Wait a minute. I know this...
Oh my god!
Light. We need light. It's the only way to fight this thing.
In my office. I've got your things there.
This
Follow me.
is my favorite manuscript page in the game.
We're sitting ducks with the lights out.
This is my favorite one.
Nightingale tried to make sense of the manuscript. It was disjointed and strange. He didn't understand half of it, but it all rang true. Impossibly true. He took out his hip flask when he reached the page that described how he reached the page that made him take out his hip flask. It wasn't the booze that made his mind reel.
Oh, man! Oh, fuck!
Stay cool. I can get...
It's my favorite one!
Nightingale felt the situation veering out of his control, but the gun at least felt steady in his hands. He was ready to fire, resolved that he would let this happen over his dead body. And yet he hesitated. He had seen this moment before, read it in the page. He was transfixed by the deja vu and the horror that he was a character in a story someone had written. Then the monstrous presence burst in behind him and dragged him into the night.
He's like, wait, what? Am I about... Ah, fuck! Alan, why'd you write it like that? He's an asshole because Alan, like, kind of invented him to be a piece of shit. Give. Apparently there's mail from the Federal Bureau of Control in one of these rooms. Did he exist prior to Alan coming in the light? Yes. Everyone existed, but they can change. So Alan can't make things out of nothing. But was he a conveniently darkness-named piece of shit before Alan wrote him that way? I think his partner gets killed by weird circumstances with the darkness, and then he finds a manuscript page that describes
What do I
it.
need to know? What do you need from me?
They can be hurt in the light, only in the light. And I need to find Cynthia Weaver. She can help me stop this.
Give me some fucking guns!
Cynthia. She lives in the old decommissioned power plant. I can get you there pretty quickly in the rescue chopper. Come on, let's get back to your friend.
When do we get the frickin' guns? The answer is right the
Wheeler,
fuck
I
now.
need you to stay here.
What? No.
We're going to fetch our ride, but I have friends who need to be warned about this, and I can't be in two places at once. I need your help.
Well, okay.
Here's a list of people and phone numbers. I need you to call them and tell them you have a message from me. Night Springs, okay? They'll know what to do.
Night Springs? Like the TV show? Gotcha. Oh, hey, that radio guy is on the list. Maine. Who's Frank Breaker? He related to you?
My dad.
Hey, is this like a secret society?
It sure is.
Can you do this? You'll be safe here. The backup power's on. These guys need to be alerted, just in case we don't come back.
You'll come back for me though, right?
Absolutely,
As
Barry.
soon as we get the chopper ready. Thanks, Wheeler.
I like how
Okay,
we see
let's go,
the
Wade.
guy get
Through
sucked
the
out, and she goes, she's just all in. She's just all in and be like, okay, no, here's some guns. Let's go. Like, absolutely no discussion. Just, okay, monsters? Okay, here's guns. Is it your fault? Yeah, maybe.
Oh, hell. Whatever took Nightingale must have broken the gate controls. We can't reach the gate's control box from here. We need to get to the other side over the rooftop.
Don't take too long. I want to get out of here.
This is very important. This is like a Left 4 Dead level. That was a little weird.
Get ready, I'll hold them off.
We survived the assault. Don't mind if I do. Guess what? You're all dead, fuck faces. Gotcha. Oh man, what else you got going? Holy shit. Okay, that's pretty good. Oh, I didn't. Oh, there's lots out here. Oh. Yeah, I'm working on it, bitch. Damn. Leave me alone. Come on, everybody. Damn it. I love you, Flashbang. Thanks, Flashbang.
Keep fighting, Wade. We're almost ready to take off.
Okay. You guys almost, yeah? Uh-huh. Oh, shit. Uh-huh. Uh-oh. Guess what? Oh, that's weird. Never had that happen before. Oh my goodness. Hey, it's, oh no. It's very scary. Oh, I'm tired. Oh no. Oh my goodness. did it. Hey, everybody.
You made it. Well done. I'm glad I was wrong. It was a foolish chance to take. Don't worry about the noise. We're safe here. I have looked after the well-lit room for many, many years now. There is no shadow in the well-lit room. The power is fail-safe, and all the bulbs are numbered and changed regularly based on their make and model.
Right.
Damn, girl, you got this.
There's an old army base at Raincoat Point. It was active during the Second World War. They operated here back then. They must have built this.
Yes, they did. It's my place now.
All right, what's going to be in there? What did Thomas leave me?
Take it, and I won't need to worry about the room anymore, because 6 and 33 and 118 need changing soon, and I don't want to climb up the ladder to change them because it's very late, and I'm tired. And if you take it, I won't have to do that anymore.
The page was autobiographical, a memory from my childhood. But I didn't write this. It was a page written by Thomas Zane. None of them were supposed to exist anymore.
Alan, 7 years old, would fight sleep to the bitter end. When he did sleep, he soon woke up, screaming, the nightmares fresh in his mind. One evening, his mother, sitting by his bed, offered him an old light switch. She called it the clicker, and flicking the switch would turn on a magical light that would drive the beast away. To imbue the talisman with all possible power, she added that it had been given to her by Alan's father. Alan never knew him, and anything of his took on mythical proportions in his mind. With the clicker firmly in his hand, Alan finally slept like a baby. Now, almost 30 years later, Alan thought of this as he stood on the rim of Cauldron Lake, the clicker in his hand. He took a deep breath and jumped.
My mind swirled. I'd given the clicker to Alice, yet it was here. Zane had written it into existence in a story I had written.
So who wrote it?
I can get to her now. I can finish this.
I love the autobiographical thing that the clicker was invented decades ago so that Alan would think it's important. Departure. 2 years ago.
I had a hangover. My head was about to explode and the light hurt my eyes. I needed my sunglasses and painkillers
to dull the pain.
In one of my finer moments of self-deception, I swore to quit drinking.
So I love that Thomas Zane's voice actor is Max Payne's voice actor.
I wasn't sure if I could face the world without my sunglasses and something for my headache. The pills worked fast. The prospect of being awake started to seem bearable again.
I have a question for you guys. So I get migraines. I get taken out. I'm like out for like 2 days. 2-3 days. When you take pills to make your head feel better, like when you're like, oh, I'm gonna take some Tylenol or some Advil or some whatever, right? How long does that take to start to work? 30 minutes? 10 minutes? Oh, it takes hours for me. If it ever kicks in at all. Like, I have, you know, some codeine... Where the fuck are my sunglasses? I have, like, some codeine tablets that the pharmacy gave me, and, like, I'm not able to take enough of them safely to actually help with my head pain. You know, like, they say, hey, don't take any more than this. And I'm like, but then they don't work.
The sunglasses made the world look bearable. Now I could keep my eyes open without feeling like a vampire in the sun.
Sounds like a resistance thing.
There was a message waiting for me on the machine.
I have a family history and a resistance to pain medication. Yeah, it sucks. Yeah, I'm thinking about going down to the doctor's office and being like, listen, I feel like I'm gonna die if my head start to hurt. But then I don't want to look like a pill popper, you know? I don't want to look like a person who's like, give me every pill, you know? Like my mom gets the migraines like that, and like she got cut off by her pharmacist because they thought she was like a drug seeker.
You have one new message.
Al! Are you still asleep? Wakey, wakey! You should have your show on your TiVo. If Alice wasn't too mad to record it. She called me earlier and really chewed me out. Yeah, we went a little overboard last night. But
do you guys remember TiVo?
Part of this business. Al, look, I'm saying this as your friend. She's not doing your career any favors by trying to run your life like that, okay? I'll talk to you later, Al. Watch the show.
Hey, I have a question for New York people, because I've seen this in other like sitcoms and shit, where people who live in New York and have a view of New York outside their window have framed photos of a different view of New York in their apartment.
The show was supposed to be waiting for me on our TiVo.
What the fuck is up with that? Are they like, oh, I need New York in every room in the house? You think it's a TV thing? Yeah, okay. That makes sense. I forgot about this.
Welcome back to the Harry.
This shit rules!
Thank you. Thank you, everybody. We have a great show tonight. I've been talking with the best-selling author Alan Wake about his new book, The Sudden Stop.
Yeah, good read. Go buy it.
No, it is a good read. Look, I'm gonna be honest here.
Is that wise?
No, but I'm gonna do it anyway. I got people who give me the lowdown on books. I'm a busy guy. But this one, I actually read from cover to cover. I mean, I'm a big fan.
Wow, thanks.
Now, this might be a spoiler for those who haven't read the book yet. Based on the sales figures, the 2 people out there who haven't read the book yet. But this last book is all about the death of the main character, the hard-boiled New York detective, Alex Casey. Now, there's been a lot of outrage about this. Why the hell did you kill Casey? What the hell were you thinking, man?
Good riddance. No, seriously, though. 7 years and 6 books is a long time. He was a gloomy guy to spend all your working hours with, and it was a good run. But it's time to explore new things. My next book will be a departure from the old for me.
You selfish bastard, always thinking of yourself. Well, you've certainly given us a lot of entertainment over the years. And now that you mention it, Casey was a gloomy guy. Never had much luck with his love life with the ladies. Was that autobiographical in any way?
Yeah, no kidding. Casey's lady friends tended to die on him. With Casey, it was all about his pain. No, nothing autobiographical about that. I'm a happily married man. My wife is my muse.
Aww. Well, congratulations. That's great to hear. So, how's the publicity tour been treating you?
Good. Great. But I gotta say, I'm glad to be back home in New York.
Well, you've certainly been on the news a lot lately. Lots of parties and, you got into a fight with some paparazzi.
Oh, man. Well, that guy was really in my face. I lost my temper. I know that wasn't cool.
You are famous for that temper.
Well, I I did also write several books.
Well, your latest novel is called The Sudden Stop, and it's in bookstores now. Go get it. That means the two of you out there who haven't bought it yet. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all we have for you tonight. I want to thank all our guests for the evening. Alan Wake, Sam Lake. Once more, do the face for us, Sam. There it is. And our musical guests, Poets of the Fall. Thank you.
At least I'd been funny. I told myself I could live with that. I didn't say anything stupid, if that's what you want to know.
I love it.
Are you going to start with me about drinking now?
You know what?
I should have followed her advice, but suddenly I was angry.
I didn't even realize she was in the fucking room.
What? Now you can't even talk to me?
Well, this morning I was angry because you said you'd be home at midnight and you showed up at 7 a.m. and passed out in mid-sentence. Now I'm over it. Are you angry?
This goddamn tour. It's gotten out of hand.
Oh, honey. It's almost over, right? We can get back to normal. Then you can start writing again.
I'm sorry, honey.
Alan, you're not thinking straight. Just take a shower and go back to bed, huh?
Yeah, you're right, honey. I'm sorry. Once this is over, let's go away together. A vacation. Just you and me. Some peace and quiet.
I'm sure that'll go great. It's so weird that she keeps asking him to write. I mean, go to work. What?
Somehow, the clicker was the key to the cabin. I had to return to Cauldron Lake to save Alice.
Wait, like when he's not writing, he's just a bum.
I'm going back to the lake to finish this. I'm going to write an ending to the story in the manuscript on my own terms, to make it all right.
Why can't you just write it here?
The last page is still in the typewriter. I need to read it first. Everything needs to be just right. Zane tried to cut some corners, and it didn't end well.
Okay, ready when you are.
I'm sorry, Sarah, but I need to do this alone. Barry, take her gun.
Make sure to leave
Miss
her
Weaver,
defenseless.
Close the door when I leave.
I love you, Barry.
Good luck, Al.
See you later. When I got out, it was warm and sunny. I'd flicked the switch of the clicker. Had it done this? I didn't stop to question it. I had to take advantage of the sunlight to get to the lake. On Zane's page, I'd stood on the rim of Cauldron Lake, about to use the clicker. That's where I was headed.
Is George R.R. Martin a bum? Yeah, when he's not writing books. He's just a layabout. Do your job.
Alone, in daylight, surrounded by the beauty of the Pacific Northwest landscape. It was hard not to let doubt creep in one last time. I could still chalk everything up to a dream, a delusion. I had enough imagination to make up something like this. Having been in the cabin all this time, trapped in a story inside my head, gone mad from grief over Alice's death like Hartman had claimed, there would be no way of knowing. I told myself it didn't really matter. My course was set.
All right, let's roll. So, Pat, you often in daylight surrounded by the beauty of the Pacific Northwest? A little bit. Let's roll. All right, let's fucking go. Oh my fucking god! Oh! All right. This section would probably be easier if I used my gun. But that's lame. I did it in 2010 and I'm gonna do it now. yeah. Come on over here, bitches. Yeah, come on. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Now what? Aha, what if I stood, like, right here, huh, guys? Huh? Oh my god. Oh! Alright. Let's see what I got. Put this down. Protect on me. Wait a second. Can I just... Wait, there's no way I can just do this. That's really funny. When all else fails, you can just leave.
Now.
Just hit the bricks. There's a page? There is a page.
After Zane had gone, I stood alone in the shifting dream that was the dark place. I had to find a way to the cabin. I'd written myself a way through this place in the manuscript. I followed the idea of a path. I'd written myself across the ocean that blocked my way, and with that, there was a bridge to the island beyond. The idea of the cabin flickered in the underwater darkness. I willed the cabin to be real, and it was.
Oh, yeah. I used a flare because that was way stronger than any of my other options for this highly specific thing. Take that, boat.
Do as you're told.
Nah. Fuck you, bitch. I wrote it that I get there. That means I'll get there. Almost there. Almost there.
She never loved you.
Nice try. Almost there. Yeah! Oh, for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
Oh my fucking god. No, Alan, no.
You can't win.
I'm gonna get you, tornado.
You will fail.
I'm gonna get you. I see you, bitch. Oh no, birds!
You're making this up.
What the fuck? What now, Alan?
Hell!
Shh, baby. You were having a bad dream. It was just another nightmare.
No.
Everything's fine. You're home.
It wasn't a dream.
Everything's
fine. Turn the lights on. Turn the lights on!
Shh, baby. The power's out. There's no light. Come back to bed and I'll make you forget all about your fear.
No, the light!
My fear? It's your fear. Why aren't you afraid? You're not Alice. Turn the lights on now. Where's the clicker? What did you do with it?
Alan, you're scaring me now. Come back to bed. Have you taken your pills? Do you want me to call Dr. Hartman?
Get away from me. Give me my clicker. Ow!
To bed, Tom.
Wait, first of all, take that, wife! Destroy. Clicker. Hey, Tom.
You must find your way to the cabin. It stands in your way. It won't let you pass. It has no heart. It's filled with darkness. You must fill its heart with light.
What? Uh-oh.
Don't mind him. He's Mr. Your friends will meet him when you're gone. Use the clicker.
I'm a writer. I made the shopping cart. I made the crate. I don't know what the fuck that says. What about this barrel? This phone? This bird? This path?
I followed the idea of a path.
I'm leaving you.
What?
I'm leaving you, Alan. I met someone. I'm in love with someone else.
Damn you, bitch.
No, what are you saying?
Give me the shoebox.
How could you? You don't even love yourself. All you do is torture yourself with work you can't do anymore.
No, I love you more than anything in the world. You're my muse. Who are you? What have you done with my Alice?
Bridge.
Alan? What are you doing? Put the light back on. What are you doing, Alan? Stop. Put the light back on.
It wasn't true. Nothing like that had ever happened.
The phone.
You're not my Barbara.
Tom, be good. I promise to be good. Please, untie me, you naughty boy. I will help you write your masterpiece. I will love you forever.
No, you're not Barbara Jagger. I made a terrible mistake. I should have never written you back. You came back wrong. Your heart is filled with darkness.
Put that knife away, Thomas. Put it down.
Your heart is filled with darkness. Cut it out. Take you back to the depths you came from.
That's metal, Tom. It's metal as fuck.
Filled with darkness.
Get away from me, you...
Now you will never get her back. I am much older than you. Older than your first work of art. I will find a new face to wear. Someone else to dream me free.
Yeah. Clicked the fuck out of her.
I could feel Alice's presence close by. I understood what I had to do now. I knew how to write the ending to Departure. There's light and there's darkness. Cause and effect. There's guilt and there's atonement. But the scales always need to balance. Everything has a price. That's where Zane had gone wrong. There's a long journey through the night back into the light.
Alice? Alice? Oh no!
Deerfest went off without a hitch. We saved Deerfest.
It's not a lake. It's an ocean.
Alan, wake up.
Yay! That's a great final line. I fucking love that final line. So Rose becomes the new Cynthia Weaver. Nightingale becomes the new Darkness.
Ground control.
Oh, fuck this! I'm gonna shoot you in the fucking face, Dark Presence.
It's too dark. Where am I? I can't find my way. Why is this happening to me? I can't find my way. It's too dark. Why is this happening to me?
Just like that, my mind was clear. Zane had been right. I could think clearly again.
Yeah!
But I couldn't survive in this place the way he had, and I might not make it back a second time. Leaving this place would be hard. Maybe impossible. It wouldn't take much for my thoughts to stray again. It was too easy to get lost in the dark place. Before, I was ready to curl up and die. Let myself slip away.
He's ready.
Here I was. The yet unwritten future waiting to unfold before me. A sequel to Departure. My name is Alan Wake, and I'm a writer.
Return! Well, Alan, hopefully you don't take too long. By the way, I don't know if you guys are aware, but this game takes place in Night Springs.
I'm gonna tell you a secret. There are places in our world.
Are you serious? Really? That fucking counted? Go to fuck yourself. Wow, well. This is a Xbox Live Arcade game from a long time ago. What that means is that this game is 2 gigs. Somewhere in Arizona. Oh, you know what? I will in a second, Cade. Barry Wheeler! Yeah!
Tonight's episode. The line between fact and fiction becomes hopelessly blurred, and nowhere as vividly as in
Night Springs.
Night Springs.
Written by Alan Wake.
The man before you is a champion of light.
He is part of a conflict between darkness and light that is both ancient and eternal. He is chasing a dangerous quarry, the Herald of Darkness.
Who's that?
His evil doppelganger, known only as Mr. Scratch.
Oh no, he's evil! Get him, Alan!
Maybe. But what are you gonna do then? By then, I'll have had my hands on everything you love.
Yeah, these are real actors, bro. Dude, I love evil guys that are just evil, and they're like, I love being evil. I'm gonna fuck you up and jump scare her in a hallway.
The man has been...
Oh, hell. This isn't gonna be good.
Is this on? How can you tell?
Damn you,
Scratch. I'm not very good with gadgets. That's more like it.
Oh no, he's evil.
I'll be right with you. I just gotta do this one thing. I like it quiet. I bet you're wondering why this is happening. Why am I doing all this? Why am I so hell-bent on ruining your life?
It's because you're a jerk.
You're cramping my style. You've got money, fame, everything you could want. But you don't know what to do with it. I do. I'm getting all the things you never had the balls to go for. Having more fun, too. Do you know the real difference between us? I'm not afraid to be the center of attention. This poor slob's just collateral damage, really. I mean, beat some information out of him earlier. But this part? This is just for kicks.
No, Mr. Scratch, no, you're so evil, and you look like me.
So quiet.
Survival horror.
Hey, buddy. I figured I'd take a moment to talk to you. There's a party next door. I'm feeling pretty good right now. A little beer, a little fun, you know? It's nice. Listen, this whole thing between us, it's a little weird for me too, you know? I mean, we don't just look the same, there's a lot we share. I mean, up here, I know you, right? So I was thinking maybe we could...
Huh?
These guys are getting out of control. Look, I feel like we're both victims of circumstance here. And maybe we could make some kind of effort to... Never mind.
I told you I'm a psycho. Really? I'm a psycho.
Damn, Dave, we have one room in a suit and we're going to use them. You're right. I love how much Mr. Scratch loves being evil.
Okay. So this chick just came up to me and said she's my biggest fan. I know. They all say that, right? And she's giving me the eye. So I make a couple of moves. We have a couple of drinks. And then things start happening. But
What hurt me? The chair physics.
First. Uh-oh, right? She's got no idea. Watch this. This is gonna be priceless.
Can she not hear you, bro?
That's nice.
I thought you'd like that. Are you tense? You feel a little tense.
Maybe a little. I had a crappy day.
Yeah?
Don't worry. It's improving real fast.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Don't stop. It's just getting good.
Watch this.
Holy shit.
Yeah! Did you see that? Oh man! Did you see her? Boom!
More than anything else, that's animals. It's in our nature to imagine, to turn fantasies into legends, to be storytellers. But on a rare occasion, the line between fact and fiction, imagination and reality becomes hopelessly blurred, and nowhere can vividly as in.
Damn you, Mr. Scratch. Darn you and your incredible love for evil. Hey, wait a second.
I know what you're thinking. Evil twin, supernatural powers. But most of the time, I just like to keep things basic. I want you to understand that. Like this. Need to get your hands dirty? No batteries, no moving parts, just physics.
He's right, you know.
That's technology you can depend on. It's a classic. Speaking of classics, you need to be careful with this one, though. If the victim suddenly twists, you might end up cutting yourself. It's not really a workhorse, but I'm a sucker for this style. Now this is more like it. You've got slip-resistant grip.
Oh my god, I have that knife.
Really want that traction once you're wrist deep in somebody. The
No,
blade's
wait.
stiff
No.
enough so it won't open by accident in your pocket.
No, I have a
It's still
different knife.
really easy to open with just one hand. Now that's a big thing for me. I know what you're thinking. It's too big, too heavy. But sometimes you just need the extra oomph. If you're talking intimidation, this is gonna do the job. Also great for dismemberings and whatnot. You know, the messy jobs. I can't tell you how many things I've MacGyvered with this stuff. Okay, now, guns. Not a big fan. How are you supposed to really connect with somebody with a bullet? I want you to understand that. I take pride in what I do. We can't both be worthless hacks, can we?
Oh, man. Oh, I got owned. I'm really liking it. I think it's really good.
I want to talk about Alice. Just look at her. She's really beautiful, isn't she? Your wife. Well, our wife, really. Just my wife soon.
I'm not into that, man.
Don't worry. I'm not gonna treat her like the others. She's special. If I wanted her dead, she would be. I've been around for a while now. So talented. You haven't seen her new work, of course. Oh, it takes my breath away. Really, she's that good. Did you know that I've got a wedding ring, too? We're that similar. She's seen me a couple times, you know.
Hey, thanks for rating, Monkey Necode. Is this what Control was referencing?
She thinks you're dead. It might as well be. I mean, even if you manage to keep surviving, you'll be in my trap forever. So I'll go to her. It'll be an amazing moment. Oh my God, you're alive. I'll be the good, loving husband for as long as I can stand it. She'll love it. And then, one day, somehow, it'll happen. Maybe I'll slip up, and she spots something, or maybe she just starts running her mouth.
Damn it.
And then, I'll do it. It's gonna be sweet.
No, don't kill my wife. I like my wife.
My darling wife.
You're trying to be cute, aren't you? What are you up to? It's a waste of time, buddy. You should just lie down and die. Let me take over. This is the only thing you've got coming to you. From here to eternity. No matter how many times you come back.
Didn't it invent bullet time? Yeah. Yeah, it did.
Time folds back on itself. Again, his senses scream as the very impossibility of what is happening assaults them. But the champion of light endures.
Go shit that was?
I don't know what to do about it.
That's psycho shit.
I mean, I'm not gonna keep him around, that's for sure. Al? Al! Ugh, little parasite. Your best friend. Really? That's the best you can do?
Barry rules, you piece of shit.
I actually kinda like the guy. He's a plucky little butterball. He plays the clown, that's a hard road to take.
I think that's a fairly absurd takeaway, Lightbringer.
Business.
I'm not going to say that's not the case sometimes, but I think that's maybe...
Hanging out with the sheriff? From
a
that
bit
shitty
ridiculous.
little town. They keep in touch. Barry's about the only guy who insists that you're not dead. How about that? I might keep him alive for a while. Just to see him go to pieces when I fire his ass.
Okay, I'm allowing one spoiler, only yes, no's. Is Barry in Alan Wake 2? Yes, no.
Yeah.
Yo, I'm giving up. That game sucks.
This is what you look like. Does that bother you? I bet it does. I'm not just wearing your face, you know. It goes a lot deeper than that. There's a lot of you and me. All the best parts. At first, I was just an idea. But they kept telling all those stories about you. You already had that rep. And then you disappeared mysteriously. And then the stories about bad, crazy Alan Wake came true. And here I am. That's the best part, isn't it? When that happens, you can always count on Cauldron Lake. I'm just as real as you are. And I'm the improved version. No fears, no doubt, no weaknesses, no self-deception here. I don't let anything drag me down. I know you...
Mr. Rocket points out that I missed the radio, but the old gods of Asgard still sound like they did when they first sang in the 70s, meaning they still have their powers. Interesting.
But I only do it because I'm better at being you than you ever were.
Why do people do that? Just to be tools? So no, for money, dude. They steal your ad money.
Again, the champion of light enters the final trap. The new reality is almost here. All he needs to do is change the details of the scene, push it past the breaking point, and the rest will snap.
Alice's film was in the projector. That's the final piece of the puzzle. Oops. Sorry, Zane. I didn't even realize it was Alex Casey, huh? All right, Alice. Help me out, girl.
Oh, come on, buddy. Why don't you... What? What is this? You can't do this! All I did was take the thing
It's really me.
You know what my favorite part about this? I'm looking at this ending, and I'm like, this ending is bullshit. And the universe agreed that this ending is bullshit.
A man, two lovers, held apart for far too long, enveloped in the light of a glorious dawn. They both feel it. He's home at last. Are these actual events, or merely a dream? A memory, or a glimpse of what is to come? One thing is certain. This scene takes place in another time, and another place, far, far away from Night Springs.
Hey! That was Alan Wake's American Nightmare. We did it.